Welcome into the latest Steelers Talk Paul Skenes Watch Party. I am your host, Jack Sperry. This is our color guy and MLB analyst here at Chat Sports, Jack Lautaret. He's got his Pirates hat on. You guys know what that means. That means Pirates baseball here on Steelers Talk. For about the next 3 hours or so, we're going to be taking you guys on this adventure here. It's going to be the Cincinnati Reds coming into PNC Park to take on the Pittsburgh Pirates. Paul Skenes on the mound today here, Jack. What are your thoughts on today's matchup? You said you were really excited about today's matchup.
Yeah, I mean, originally we were supposed to be live yesterday for Pirates versus Rockies with Skenes on the mound. But honestly, the more I look at it, the more I think about it, this is the matchup that we want to see. Elly De La Cruz versus Paul Skenes. Absolute box office material.
Absolutely, man. These are two of some of the that matchup's just going to be so much fun to see today. So pretty much same record for these two teams. Very even ball clubs here. Of course, Pirates have the home field advantage today, plus they got Paul Skenes on the mound. We'll go over his stats later in today's pregame coverage. But first here, let's go over the last 5 games for the Pittsburgh Pirates since we left you guys last Tuesday on our last Paul Skenes watch party where they beat the Cardinals 2-1. That was a really fun game, Jack. But then after that, they have been 2-3, and they've lost possession of second place in the NL Central. But they did win 2 out of 3 against the Rockies in Colorado. So it seems like they might be getting back on the horse here a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, look, St. Louis is a tough team. We look at how they were last year. Very disappointing for Cardinals fans how they ended last year. But they're starting to find their form at the right time. And we talked about it last Tuesday. That's a lineup that you don't scoff at that lineup. They've got good ball players. And when Paul Skenes is not on the mound overpowering, they're going to take some games like we see there on Wednesday and Thursday. And then you play a Colorado team who I just did my power rankings for this week are down in the bottom 5. They're not a good team. You should beat those. You should beat
the bad teams.
Win the games you should win. That's my number one mantra in baseball. Win the games you should win. You should beat the Rockies. You should sweep. Jared Jones had a bit of a rough outing on Saturday. We're not going to talk about that game, but you win the series, you take 2 out of 3. You've got a little bit of a momentum coming in here against the Reds.
So after those last 5 games, this is where the NL Central standings are currently, and whoever wins tonight's matchup is going to have sole possession of third place. The Cardinals are a game and a half ahead of the Pirates and Reds right now, so you can't take second back tonight. But with a win, you take full possession of third place, and hopefully you get a little bit closer to the Cardinals. And, of course, the Brewers are just absolutely dominating at the top of the division. But if you lose tonight, Jack, you could fall to last place here as the Cubs are just a half game out of 4th.
Yeah, this is an interesting division. As I was going through my power rankings today, these teams all are very muddied in the middle, except for the Brewers. The Brewers are in my top 10 of the power rankings, but then Cardinals through Cubs are all just smack dab in the middle of what I think is a very muddied and meddled Major League Baseball in general this year.
Especially in the NL.
There's a lot of mid this year in baseball. Like there is you've got like 5 or 6 really, really good teams, and then you've got like 5 or 6 really, really bad teams. And then everyone else is just kind of in the middle around 500. And that's what a majority of this division is kind of middled in the middle around 500. So we're going to be seeing a lot of movement every single day. That's just the nature of the beast. That's the NL Central this year.
Absolutely. I want to give some shout-outs to all the real ones in the chat. Everyone type "Let's Go Bucs" in the chat right now if you want a shout-out. Before we get these shout-outs going here, Jack, we got to get our first one out of the way here. Let's go, Bucs! Let's go, Bucs! Let's go, Bucs! Here we go, Steelers! Here we go! Here we go, Steelers! Here we go! Here we go, Steelers! Here we go! It's the first of many tonight, folks. We got Dominic in the chat. We got Michael in the chat. We got AJ in the chat. Steelers Jacks, what's up, Steelers Jacks? Good to see you, my friend. He says Pittsburgh fan 412 says Jack and Jack. Let's go, Buccos. And we've got Mile High here as well. We got a good crew of Yinzers here to kick off the week here on Steelers Talk Live. Well, before we get into today's matchup, I mean, why are we here? We are here to watch Paul Skenes on the hill, okay? And this guy has been simply phenomenal to start this season. He got yet another fantastic outing last time against the Cardinals here, Jack, where he got a standing ovation by the rival Cardinal fans. And we know that the Cardinal fans, they know baseball, they know their baseball, and they know greatness when they see it. And Paul Skenes, man, this guy is certainly great. 2.43 ERA, allowing less than a hit per inning pitched. And he's got 3 wins and 6 starts. Could he get that 4th win today, Jack?
Look, he's just dynamic. That is what he is. He is the definition of box office. You need to watch this guy play. I mean, we say it every time. I feel like I'm repeating myself from every single watch party that we've had so far. It's appointment viewing. That's why we're here. When he is on the mound, you can only expect sometimes things you've never seen before. And I think we're in for another very, very interesting matchup tonight against a Reds team that, when we look at the lineup, is actually kind of underperforming if you look at the stats.
Yep.
And I think that Skenes might have a day tonight. We'll see.
Absolutely. I love Paul Skenes, man. If he can locate that splinter and that slider like he did last time against the Cardinals, it's going to be game over for the Reds, and I think we're going to see a Bucko victory tonight. But let me know right now down there in the comments section. 8.5 strikeouts is the line today for Paul Skenes. Is he going to get over that mark or under that? By the way, every single Paul Skenes strikeout, we will be doing a shot today. I got fake tequila, right beside me here. And then, actually, we forgot the shot glasses, so we'll have to go get those eventually or get somebody to bring them in here. But let me know down there in the chat, over or under 8.5 strikeouts tonight. Jack, I think it's going to be close again. And I think he definitely can do it, but if I had to put my money on it, I think he's going to be somewhere around the 6 or 7 range. Maybe he gets to 8, but I don't think he gets past that.
I think we're starting to figure out his median. Yeah. Like I think we're starting to kind of figure out where he's at. He's had those really big games kind of at the beginning of his career, and now that he's started to settle in, we're starting to get into that 6 to 9 range. Where's Kurgan? We're starting to get into that. We're starting to get into that.
Where's Kurgan?
We're starting to get into that 6 to 9 strikeout range, kind of on average. So, I mean, we keep having 8.5 as the line.
Yep.
It's just a good line because that's where he tends to stay. And so, I'm going to go under today. If it were the Rockies, I would have smashed the over.
Absolutely.
But I'm going to go under today because I think, like I did say a little bit earlier that I think this Reds lineup is not that good, but there are some pesky hitters in this lineup. So I would expect a lot of contact and maybe not as many swings and misses today for Skenes.
Absolutely. Every Skenes strikeout tonight, we are taking a shot. Jack, I don't know what you're drinking tonight, if you're drinking anything, but I'm going to do fake tequila. And if you guys have watched our show before, I mean, you guys know I don't drink, but that fake tequila, it tastes worse than regular tequila, at least that's what I've heard from people that drink both, and it doesn't get you drunk. So all of the negatives amplified, none of the benefits of drinking alcohol. So I'm going to be doing it for every strikeout tonight. Last time, I believe we had 9 Ks versus the Cardinals.
8. No, we had 8.
He had 8. Okay, so
he might have ended with 9 actually.
Absolutely.
He got 8. That was what we were rooting for, was him to get to 8.
It was a lot of fun, man, and hopefully he can get up to that number yet again. If you want to get some Paul Skenes memorabilia in your closet today, our friends at Fanatics have an awesome price on this Paul Skenes jersey on their website right now when you go to chatsports.com/Skenes. Of course, Skenes wearing that number 30. You got the black right there. They also have yellow on their website as well. They've got a different couple options. They also have regular jerseys. So if you're a regular jersey guy, you can check it out right now when you go to chatsports.com/Skenes. And if you're planning on getting something Paul Skenes related, and you want to help out the channel, this is your chance to do so, guys, because every single purchase, when you use our link, chatsports.com/Skenes, is going to help out the channel. They're going to send us part of the proceeds. So if you want to get something Paul Skenes and you want to help out the channel, the jersey really is a great price. It's like $100 less than the actual jersey. So you can get it right now. Go to chatsports.com/Skenes to help out the channel today. Okay, so here on Steelers Talk, we have a little bit of a streak going. And, it's on the line. Last live show, last Friday, if you guys were here, I mean, you guys know how much of a party it was. We made over 8 $1,000 in Super Chat / Venmo revenue. We're not expecting that tonight, all right? But we are hoping to keep our streak of 6 straight live shows here on Steelers Talk with at least $1,000 in Super Chat and Venmo revenue. Okay, so if you guys can get those going, we can give you guys some love. Every single shout out or every single Venmo, every single Super Chat, we are going to give you guys some love. Here's our Super Chat menu today, Jack. We got the Let's Go Bucs chants for $5. I see Fernando Martin down there. What's up, Fernando? Good to see you, my friend. We got Pittsburgh Fan 412. We got a couple of Black Diamonds representing tonight. We got $10 Super Chats. We got these Bean-Boozled jelly beans for you guys. Jack doesn't like doing these, folks. He absolutely hates them. I had to convince him to put this back on the Super Chat menu tonight because he hates them that bad. So we got to take advantage of it right now. Every $10 Super Chat, Jack's got to do a bean. And by the way, we're switching off.
Yeah,
Jack,
we're alternating. It's not every 10 I'm doing a bean. Let's be clear here.
Okay. Then
Jack is doing a bean.
Then every 20, you get your name on the Helmet Hall of Fame here. It's starting to fill up with names. We're going to raffle this off at the end of the Steelers off season because this is a Steelers channel after all. $100 total gets you into Steelers Talk Gold Club. You get a Gold Club sticker for every Super Chat or Venmo you sent in. And you also get a you get a shout out on every single Steelers Talk live stream. And then $500 total gets you into a Black Diamond Club. It's a very exclusive club here because, $500 is a big asking price, but you get a customized Super Chat sticker, and you also get a customized Steelers jersey that we wear here on the shows for our watch parties during the season. You get your own retired number, all that great stuff. So that's what it takes to become a Black Diamond. And speaking of our Black Diamonds, we got our shout-outs today. Shout out to Samuel Pugh, F1 Video Watcher, Nathan Glass, Kurgan Cold, Go Blue Buckeye, Elliptic 6, Gwendolyn, Marilyn Krieger, Omar's Burner, Kyle King, KJ Live Life, Fernando Martin, Pittsburgh Fan 412. Saw those two guys lurking around over there. And then Platinum 666, our MVP from last Friday. So big shout out to all of those guys. And Jack, do we have the Gold Club graphics?
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the Gold Club guys here because I want to give a shout out to everybody that has put in at least $100 on one of our live streams. This is the lifeblood of the channel. We love our Black Diamonds, and they usually provide a lot of fun for our channel, but we appreciate everybody that's able to put up triple digits on a singular stream. We have so many Gold Club members, we can no longer give individual shout outs. So I wanted to give a big shout out to all of our Gold Club members. Thank you guys so much for all of the support that you give to us. And speaking of Super Chats here, we got our first one of the day, and it is the first time Super Chat from Mike Worstel. $5 Super Chat is first time ever. Great stuff there, Mike. Really do appreciate you, my friend. First time Super Chatter. So Jack, you're kind of new here. Every time we get a first time Super Chatter, we're going to do some Ric Flair drip. So you ready to get that going right now? Some Ric Flair drip. Woo! Thank you so much, Mike, for that $5 Super Chat.
That's also a Let's Go Bucs.
Oh, yeah, and a $5 Super Chat means Let's Go Bucs. So let's get it going. Let's go Bucs! Let's go Bucs! Let's go Bucs! Here we go, Steelers! Here we go! Here we go, Steelers! Here we go! Here we go, Steelers! Here we go! Big shout out to Mike Worstel. And we got another $20 Super Chat from Black Diamond here, Mr. Jack. Yeah, Pittsburgh Fan 412, one of our Black Diamonds coming in here to start us out.
I got to find it.
Oh, man, Jack, our new producer here, is trying to find your sticker here, Pittsburgh Fan 412. Hold on here for just a second. We'll get to it here. Almost there, Jack. Almost there. You can do it, Jack.
No, it's literally
Everybody
not here.
spam Jack in the chat.
It's literally not here.
Jack, yes it is. It should be.
Where is it?
I don't know. He must have skipped it.
Is it supposed to be this one?
No, not that one.
Isn't it supposed to be between Fernando and Platinum?
Yeah. Is it not?
Yeah, it's this one. That's the one that's in there.
What
in
the
between
heck?
Fernando and Platinum.
Well, let's just put the Gold Club sticker on there for now. So Pittsburgh Fan 412, I guess your sticker's not pulling here, but we appreciate your $20
guys,
Super Chat.
Guys, straight up, that's not me. Like that's something.
Boo!
Something has. Hey, don't boo me. Don't boo me.
Boo.
If you want to boo someone, boo whoever who screwed it up.
I think this is actually on producer Coop. So
Yeah.
F Coop in the chat.
Yeah.
$20 super chat here from Pittsburgh fan 412. Appreciate you, my friend. Says let's start out with a couple of Bean-Boozled. So Jack, we're gonna get this going right here. I'm not gonna look. I'm
gonna play under protest if I get booed for that because that's not my fault.
All right. So what color did you get?
Orange-ish.
All right. So orange is either gonna be barf or peach, or dead fish or strawberry banana smoothie. I got the brown one here. So this is either gonna be cappuccino, which I hate coffee, so this is gonna be bad either way, or liver and onions. I'd almost rather have liver and onions than coffee. All right, man, let's get it going right now. First Bean-Boozled of the day, courtesy of Pittsburgh fan 412.
No, that's not good.
You know the rules, Jack. You gotta finish it.
I'm going to, but that's not good.
You gotta finish it, Jack.
I don't like that one bit. I don't like that one bit.
I take it back. I would have rather had cappuccino.
I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. I don't like that at all.
Yeah, would have much rather had cappuccino. I don't know what it is about liver and onions. Like, liver and onions doesn't sound like it'd be that bad, but it's not good, man.
Yeah, it's not great.
Okay, man, let's get into the lineups today. Starting with your Pittsburgh Pirates. They are going to go with Andrew McCutchen at the DH spot leading off, then Brian Reynolds. Then we get a couple of changes here. O'Neal Cruz moves from 4 to 3 in the lineup. Nick Gonzalez is going to be in the cleanup spot here. Rowdy Tellez is going to move up to 5. My big question for that is why. Key Brian Hayes up to 6. Connor Joe has kind of been slating in at that number 4 spot, sliding down the lineup here. Jack Suwinski is going to be batting 8th, playing center. Then Yasmani Grandal will be your catcher today, batting 180 on the season. Of course, Paul Skenes pitching today, 2.43 ERA. So, Jack, what do you think of this Pirates lineup to this point?
Yeah, I mean, the big surprise, Connor Joe all the way down to 7. Nick Gonzalez earning the cleanup spot at 4. I mean, he's been playing great this year. As you see with the average, 311. I mean, he's by far one of, if not their best hitter on the team. But Brian Reynolds, like, this doesn't have anything to do with the lineup. It's just Brian Reynolds is on, I believe, a 14-game hit streak right now. Mm-hmm. Absolutely crazy. So he's the guy to watch. Like, he's on hit streak alert. Like, watch out for him. Rowdy Tellez up to 5. I don't know about that one, Jim. But really, the biggest thing is Connor Joe all the way down to 7. Like, that's has he been slumping? Has he not? I don't really know. I haven't been paying full attention to what the Pittsburgh lineup's done day in and day out.
Sure.
But what I do know is Nick Gonzalez earned the 4 spot, and that's probably what ended up happening.
Absolutely. He's batting .311. He's delivering clutch hits. I have no problem with them moving up Nick Gonzalez in this lineup. By the way, we've got our first Venmo alert coming in here in just a second. But before we get into our first Venmo alert of the day, who you guys got? Let me know down there in the comments section. PIT for the Pittsburgh Pirates or CIN for the Cincinnati Reds. I got to see a lot of PITs in there, man. I want you guys to spam PIT right now, and I'll give some shout-outs to all the people in the chat. We got Pittsburgh fan 412. We got Adam Vincic. I hope I'm saying that right, my friend. We got Steelers Jack. We got Mike Worstall here. We've got Fernando Martin. We've got Cassie Voth, my girlfriend. Come on now. Everyone spam Cassie in the chat. Show her some love. We got Corey Goodwin here. We got SIR Schwartz. We got Adam Bakert here. I hope I'm saying that name right, Adam. We've got Mile High here. We got Corey Goodwin. Get those names in the chat. I want to see all the real ones in the chat right now. Who is cheering for the Pittsburgh Pirates tonight? Cassie Voth showing 412 some love down there in the chat. We got Fernando Martin down there. Steelers Jacks. We got Pat Lepla. I hope I'm saying that right, Pat. We got Mike Worstall in there. Come on now. Type those PITs. We need them. We need them, folks. We got 48 people watching live right now. Pittsburgh fan 412 is excited to see some Skenes today, Jack. I'm excited to see some Skenes. We've got our first Venmo alert. By the way, this is Black Diamond sticker here, Jack.
Gotcha.
And by the way, we have a new feature here on Steelers Talk. If you're a part of Black Diamond or Gold Club, Previously, we weren't able to show your Super Chat sticker on Venmo alerts. We have now, over the weekend, figured out how to do that. So here we go. We got our first one coming in from Fernando.
Let's go!
Martin with a $55.55 Super or Venmo here. And because he says, wave that towel, that's what it said there in that message. He said, let's go Bucs, wave that towel. Let's go Bucs. Let's go Bucs. Let's go Bucs. Here we go Steelers. Here we go. Here we go Steelers. Here we go. Here we go Steelers. Here we go. Fernando Martin getting us going here with a $55.55 Venmo. Now, I think this would probably be a good time to talk about why we like Venmo here at Steelers Talk, Jack, because plain and simply, the way that it works with YouTube is that every single super chat that comes in, they take a 30% cut. And if you do it via Apple, Apple's going to take another 15%, all right? And that's money out of our pocket to give you guys the best Steelers content here on YouTube. So if you want more of your money to go to making more Steelers content for free here on YouTube, continue to send in those Venmo dollars. We really do appreciate Venmos as opposed to Super Chats. If you've already sent in a Super Chat, we appreciate that. If you don't have a Venmo, Super Chat is perfectly fine. We appreciate everybody that donates to the channel. But really, guys, thank you guys so much for all of your support. I am at Jack-Sperry. Can we put that photo with the QR code up there,
yep.
Mr. Jack? You guys.
Give me a second. I just wanted to show.
Right.
We got Pittsburgh Fan 412 sticker.
There we go. Pittsburgh Fan 412. We got your sticker.
So I just want to say, for the record, everyone was booing me. I can confirm it was not my fault.
It was Coop's fault.
I don't know whose fault it was, but I will not name names. I was not given a name, but I know that it was not my fault.
Okay, so we got Pittsburgh Fan 412 sticker figured out. So Pittsburgh Fan, if you continue to send in Super Chats, we will make sure to get that sticker up for you from now on. If you want to send in a Venmo and help support the channel here, help us get to our 7th straight live show with at least $1,000 in Super Chat / Venmo revenue, you can check out the QR code right here, or you can find me at Jack-Sperry on Venmo. Thank you guys so much. Pittsburgh Fan 412 saying, well done, Producer Jack. Very good stuff. We got Joey Wagner, Steelers streamer here, says, hi, everyone. Pumped up to watch Skenes tonight. Fernando Martin with posts a rocket ship in there. Mike Warstell says, wave that towel. Man, I love waving this thing around, but I need Super Chats and Venmos to be able to do it. Let's get it going right now. While those Venmos continue to come in here pregame. Here's the Reds lineup for tonight. TJ Friedl, the great contact hitter, not having a great season in terms of batting average, though. Just hitting .222 so far. He'll be leading off today. Then you get Elly De La Cruz, the star shortstop here. That's just absolutely electric. Over 35 stolen bases already this season. Then we get Jeimer Candelario. That's a mouthful there. On the number 3 spot, Spencer Steer, the first baseman, in the cleanup hole. Got Jake Fraley batting 5th. Tyler Stevenson, the catcher, batting 6th. Nick Martini, the DH, batting 7th. Jonathan India batting 8th, with Will Benson, the left fielder, batting 9th. And Carson Spears with a pretty decent ERA this year. Jack is going to be on the mound. What do you have to say about this lineup as a whole?
It doesn't look very intimidating, but I will say don't judge a book by its cover. Every single one of these players has had a signature moment this year. They are all capable of breaking out at any single given time. And of course, you have the looming threat of Mr. Elly De La Cruz in the 2-hole. He is, again, I've used this a few times tonight, what you would call box office. He is a star in this league that, although not hitting the best, hitting .235, still has a lot of great raw power and speed. And so, of course, you're looking out for Elly De La Cruz. But Spencer Steer, Nick Martini, Will Benson, Jonathan India, Jeimer Candelario, all have had signature moments this year. And, of course, I didn't even mention Jake Fraley or TJ Friedl. All of them have the opportunity to have big games, so we shall see. I also have a note, Sperry. This game, as you noted earlier and as you feared, is in a weather delay.
Is it not a weather delay?
It is a weather delay.
It is a weather delay?
First pitch will be at approximately 3:10 p.m. Eastern Time. So it's about a 30-minute weather delay.
Okay, so we will have a 30-minute weather delay in Pittsburgh. So we're going to pass the time here. We're going to have some fun. We'll get some Super Chats and Venmos rolling here to get today's show started. We'll do some Bean-Boozleds for you guys. We might even talk a little bit of Steelers while we wait here if we have some time here. So, Jack, first I want you to kind of take the reins here for just a little bit. I got to message some people real quick. And I want you to talk about tonight's matchup, what you kind of expect to see here as our lead MLB analyst here at Chat Sports.
I mean, it's going to be an interesting one. I expect to see pitching. I expect to see a lot of really solid pitching. I would honestly expect to see kind of what we saw last week with Miles Mikolas versus Paul Skenes. I think Skenes is going to absolutely shove against a not so attractive Cincinnati Reds lineup, while on the other hand, we have Carson Spears on the mound for the Reds, making his first start of the season. I don't know for a fact, I did not look this up. I'm pretty sure the Cincinnati Reds are having a bullpen game tonight. And if you guys don't know what a bullpen game is, that means that they have a starter. They have an opener, as they call it. And it is it's a relief pitcher, and he pitches 1 inning. Then you got the long reliever going for 2-3 innings. I think it's going to be a bullpen game tonight, Sperry. Like this guy has not had a start yet this season. In spring training, he was competing for a starting rotation spot, did not win it. Now he's getting his first start of the season tonight. So that's going to be interesting to see. He is a reliever, has, we saw a good ERA, some good stats off the out of the bullpen, but will he be able to go more than an inning, 2 innings? Sure. We're going to see. It's going to be very interesting. Skenes is going to shove. I don't love the Reds lineup. I think that Elliot De La Cruz versus Skenes is probably going to be the most exciting moments we have tonight.
Yep.
And other than that, I think it might be a little bit anticlimactic in terms of offense.
Well, speaking of their pitcher, Carson Spears, let's go over his numbers for this season here, Jack, because, kind of like like you said, he's been a bullpen arm to this point, kind of a long relief kind of guy. He was competing for a starting job in spring training, wasn't able to kind of secure that spot, but now he gets a chance to go up on the mound. But the question tonight for him is going to be in what role? Is it going to be as somebody that's going to get a legit chance to go 5, 6, 7 innings, or is it going to be a bullpen game, like you said, where he's only going to go 2 or 3 innings and then he gets pulled out? Could go either way. Right now, the ERA is sitting at a pretty decent spot, so it seems like maybe he's earned the opportunity to try and kind of extend this thing, but I don't think that the leash is necessarily going to be super long for him. If it gets ugly early for Carson Spears, I think he'll probably be taken out early.
Yeah, so again, I don't fully know what Cincinnati's game plan is tonight. What could happen, and based on the information that we've learned that he was competing for a starting role to start the season, they may fully say, hey, this is your opportunity. Go give us 4 or 5 innings. I don't think they're going to extend him to like 6, 7. I think 4 or 5 is probably his max if he is not just an opener. If he's just an opener, you're going to see him for 1 inning and then have a long reliever go 3, 4 innings after that. I tend to side on them trying to get him out there and go 4 or 5 innings. Will it happen? We'll don't know. He's got 19 1/3 innings so far this year. He's surrendered 19 hits, 5 earned runs, 4 walks, 15 strikeouts in 19 1/3 innings of work, which isn't bad whatsoever. With a 2.33 ERA, I don't know. I am kind of scratching my head at this one. It's not one of their traditional starters. I have not looked at their injury report, so I don't know what their current rotation looks like. But this is Carson's time. It's time to see if he can step up and get some innings for this team.
So it looks like first pitch is going to be 7:10. Mm-hmm. Is that correct? Yeah, yep. 7:10 Eastern time. So that's going to be about a 30-minute delay. We're going to be right here throughout the course of the evening here. It looks like that the rain is going to, kind of go away. Yeah. So I don't think we're going to have like a 2-hour delay or anything like that before we even start playing. I think we'll get to the game and we'll be able to call the rest of this baseball game throughout. But it's going to be a lot of fun here, guys. Make sure you click that thumbs up icon right now to attract as many Pirates, Steelers, even, we hate them, but like Reds fans. Bring in as many baseball fans as possible to this stream. We've got 47 people watching. We've got 29 likes. You know what? Right now, type me in the chat if you've clicked that thumbs up icon. The real ones know that typing me and clicking that thumbs up icon is the easiest way to help out the channel. So let's do that right now. Let's take care of this. Let's get up to like 40 likes right now. We got Pittsburgh Fan 412. I'm not worried about you, my friend. We got nothing. We got Steelers Jacks. We got Corey Goodwin. We got Fernando Martin, who's already put in his first Venmo. I have a feeling Fernando's going to have a legendary day today. We got Pat Lepla. We got Clumsy the Kid. We got a bunch of great people in here, man.
This might be it right here. Brandon Williamson, a starting pitcher for the Reds, was put on the 60-day IL on the 14th.
Okay, that might be.
So you know what I think it is? I think this is them saying, Carson, next man up. You're in the rotation now. Give us a start. So that's probably what's going to happen. Just looked up their
But if the Pirates get to him early, I do think that they'll probably take him out relatively.
I'm sure he'll have a shorter leash.
I'm sure like 4 or 5 innings as opposed to Skenes might go 6, 7.
Yeah, then a traditional, he will, since it's his first start of the year, he will definitely have a shorter leash. They'll try to ramp him up. He's only pitched 19 in the third inning so far this year, so I think we just answered the question right there on what their game plan is and what they were thinking or doing.
Right. Mike Warstill says me. John Graziano says, actually thought Reds played Brewers fairly clean. I think they're just coming off of a series with the Brewers. I don't think it kind of worked out in their favor in terms of the win-loss column, but I think that they were relatively competitive in that series, which I think is what John is referring to here. Jack, when it comes to this division here, when we have the Brewers way at the top of first place here, then you get the Cardinals, Reds, Pirates, and Cubs all kind of in a little bit of a hodgepodge here. The Cardinals have actually played pretty darn well since they lost that game against Paul Skenes last week. They've won some ball games. They've started to create a little bit of space there, but I think this is a really interesting division and a really interesting conference and a really interesting year in Major League Baseball. Talk about that for a little bit.
I mean, I think it's been one of the most interesting starts to a year. Because kind of like I mentioned earlier, you've got like 12 teams that you know where they stand. You've got like the top 5 or 6 where you know where they stand. Then you've got like the bottom 5 or 6 where you know where they stand. They're really bad. You have the 6 really good, 6 really bad. And then it's just a muddled mess. It's 17, 18 teams that are all stuck in the middle around 500. That are all taking series off of teams that they probably shouldn't have. I mean, I don't want to sound biased here, but the Red Sox are a prime example of this. They have been at 500 all year. Mm-hmm. This past week, they won a series against the Phillies. They won a series against the Yankees, the 2 best teams in baseball record-wise. Like, teams are coming in and upsetting these top teams, and these bottom teams are upsetting these middle teams as well. I mean, the White Sox, going back to the Red Sox, the White Sox split the Red Sox in a 4-game series. Like, this has been one of the wildest starts to a season that I've seen in a long time, and there is a lot more parity this year. It seems like there is a lot of competition, and this division in general is the epitome of this season of baseball.
Yeah,
you've got that one team right at the top that is absolutely dominating, and then the other 4 are just fighting it out for any scraps. Now, will any of these teams make the playoffs? I don't know. Honestly, you might get one in a wild card spot. The Brewers...
Well, I mean, you listen to guys like Andrew Filipponi, and they say, like, Pirates could win the World Series this year with how much good pitching they have. But, the thing where I think, Pony might be getting a little bit carried away there is... I'm not sure if the bullpen's good enough here in Pittsburgh. You're for sure going to have to trade for somebody at the deadline to make that happen, in my opinion. And then you don't have enough hitting. As it stands right now, there's Rowdy Tellez is probably going to have to pull his weight. Nick Gonzalez is going to have to play this good all year round. Kutch is going to have to continue to hit home runs. Like, this Pirates lineup, they're going to even have a chance to even make the postseason, let alone, even thinking about World Series. Like, there are people that say that the Pirates have a better chance at winning a championship this year than the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's like, especially if they are able to get Brandon Ayuk, who we talked about on the channel earlier, by the way, during this rain delay. If you want to go check out something, you can go check out that Brandon Ayuk video we did earlier. If they get Brandon Ayuk, I mean, there's no way this Pirates team has a better chance to win a title than the Steelers. Yes, pitching is that number one thing that you need to have, but I think the thing that we've seen in baseball over the last several years is that you need a complete team. You need pitching, starting pitching. You need relief pitching. You need a complete balanced lineup. You need all of it to win a championship in Major League Baseball today. And right now the Pirates just have really one element of that. I hope that they can turn it around with their lineup. I hope that maybe they can get a good reliever at the trade deadline. But, with Filippone and guys like that going online saying, yes, the Pirates have a legit chance to win the World freaking Series, and they're not even in the top 3 in their own division right now, call me a little bit skeptical at this point. But you know what? It's definitely a lot of fun so far this season.
Yeah, this season's been a lot of fun. We had a lot of great matchups, a lot of exciting players, and a lot of really interesting outcomes. And like I said, I think that anything can happen. I think that's just baseball in general.
Yeah.
Anything,
just look at the Texas Rangers last year. Nobody thought they would win the whole thing 2 months out.
Look at the World Series in general. The D-backs won 84 games.
Yeah.
And they made it to the World Series. It's that World Series is the epitome of baseball. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
You've got these teams with huge payrolls, these big players, these big stars. And then you've got the Texas Rangers, who did have a big payroll and big stars, but then you've got the lowly Arizona Diamondbacks, who've got a young core with some good vets. Like, anything can happen. Like, expanding on what you were talking about what Filippone was saying about the Pirates, that's no reaction.
Yeah,
it definitely is.
Yes.
Could the Pirates potentially have a top 10 rotation in baseball right now?
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
Yes.
You could argue they got top 5.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
That's not going to win you a World Series.
No, it's not.
It will not. If you're not scoring runs, a wise man once said, the team that scores the most points wins the game.
Yep.
Okay, starting pitching's great. Your starting pitchers, I can guarantee you, especially Skenes and Jones, who are constantly pumping 100 miles an hour, they are not going to throw 120 pitches in a complete game shutout.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen. You are
to
going to have to go to your bullpen, which we know is not reliable. Therefore, you can guarantee that a run or two might be scored in the other team's direction.
Yeah.
So you have to score runs. You've got this young core that has potential, that has showed flashes, but can they keep it up? Can they do it? If I were them, if I were the head coach of the Pittsburgh Pirates, the mentality I would take, I'm going to do it again, and don't hate me. I'm going to take the mentality of the Boston Red Sox. Run. Be scrappy. Hit the ball. Don't look for home runs. Look for hits down the line, hits in the gap. Run, steal bases, put pressure on the pitching. That's how you win games. If you put pressure on the pitching, mistakes happen, errors happen, pass balls happen, wild pitches happen. That's the mentality I would take. You got young, scrappy, fast guys on this lineup. That's the approach I would take. We'll see, though. I don't know.
Yeah, I would agree. I think that the Pirates are definitely good enough to make some sort of run this year, especially make a playoff run of some sort. But, I just think that, something's going to have to change with the lineup in the run production if they want to get to that point in time. And then, you're going to have to find some level of consistency with the bullpen, like you were saying. Because you're starting pitching, especially in the playoffs, like it only gets you to 6, maybe into the 7th inning, right? You need those guys that can go the 7th, 8th, and 9th, and you need those guys that when you're losing, you don't have your true setup guys in there. So, the Pirates, I think that they're still a couple pieces away, but, I think that they've got some really great young pieces. When are they going to have this great young pitching core again? Probably never. So they're going to have to really start getting aggressive here, and I think all Pirates fans agree with that because, very rarely do you have 3 young stars like Mitch Keller, Jared Jones, and Paul Skenes all in the same rotation. And, that is a value when you get to the postseason, but you're going to have to put more around them for sure. All right, man, spam LGB, let's go Bucs. If you want to see Pirates win tonight, just so you guys know, there is a rain delay there in PNC Park right now.
Away,
so if you're wondering where's the game, it's because there is a rain delay at PNC. First pitch is going to be 7:15 or 7:10, I believe. Correct?
7:10.
7:10 p.m. Eastern. Right now it is 6:55, so we're 15 minutes away from first pitch, man. So make sure you guys type those LGBs in the chat. I see Pittsburgh Fan 412. I see Brett Tibbetts. I see Cassie, both my girlfriends. Show some love to Cassie down there in the chat. She's always here. We got nothing who says Pirates would need to trade for a good hitter that plays in the infield to get an upgrade there to even have a chance. I would kind of agree with that for sure, man. But where would you put him? Because you got Nick Gonzalez, who's pretty much locked in as your starting second baseman. First base, like that's the only spot where I think you can really slate someone in, because O'Neal Cruz is too good with his glove and he's too fast, to really replace. And then you've got Ke'Bryan Hayes, who's an excellent defender.
Your first base, your infield's pretty much locked up.
And you're paying Rowdy, so it's like, how are you going to replace him?
Yeah, it's tough. It is tough because like they fall in the same bucket as some of these other middling teams, where the lineup is like good enough, or you have a young core that you want to invest in, so you can't really make any changes. Yeah. Like you have to, because they're not producing, but you're kind of tied. You got like an arm tied behind your back. Because you've got like a young core that you want to invest in, get reps, and develop. And then you've got a first baseman that you're paying a bunch of money to. I think this is going to be one of the most interesting trade deadlines we've had in a long time.
Yeah.
Because there is...
Nothing had a decent idea here. You said use Rowdy in the trade. I wouldn't mind that, get a new first baseman, but who would want Rowdy Tellez? Yeah. I mean, Pirates fans are booing this man every time he comes up to the plate. Who else would want him?
He doesn't have really any trade value. So that would be tough.
This is like when people in the Steelers comment section tell me, let's trade Spencer Anderson for like a second-round pick or something. Like, let's trade somebody that nobody in the league wants, and they're going to give us a valuable trade piece for them. I mean, maybe Tellez can be a part of the deal. He's not going to be the centerpiece of the deal.
Oh, no, definitely not. I mean, but even then, like the difficult part with that is his contract. Like, not only will he not be the centerpiece, but if you add him into a trade, no one will say yes because they have to take on that contract.
Right.
Unless you eat a bunch of the money, which you could do.
Yeah.
But I don't think that Tellez is going anywhere.
Yeah, I don't think so either, unfortunately.
But I do think that this is going to be one of the most interesting trade deadlines we've seen in quite some time, because there is like 20 teams that could potentially be buying.
Yeah.
Because they are all like middling. And they all are within a few games of the wild card.
Yep.
So like there are like 20 teams, legitimately 20 teams that could be fighting and trying to buy at the deadline to try to level up so they can push to make the wild card. I think Pittsburgh should buy. I think the championship window opened when they called it Paul Skenes. And that sounds crazy, but he's up now.
Yep.
So it's time to kick it into high gear.
Yeah, you got to take advantage of him while he's still on his first contract here. And he's still got plenty of time on his first contract, don't get me wrong. But like you said, you got Mitch Keller now. You've got Jared Jones on his rookie contract. Now you've got Paul Skenes now on his rookie contract. Now, right, you got it. Nick Gonzalez looks like he's one hell of a player. Ke'Bryan Hayes is still relatively young. O'Neal Cruz is still very young. This is still a very young, up-and-coming baseball team here with a very bright future. And I couldn't agree more with you there. Nothing says, that's what I meant when I said he's terrible. He just needs to be a piece in the deal. And like, if you get the right first baseman, I'm totally okay with it.
I just
don't know if anyone would even want him. I don't even know who would even want him.
But what I'm saying is, unless you're going to eat his contract, no one's going to want to take him. They're not going to want to take his contract.
Exactly. And if you're gonna be paying him, you might as well keep him on the roster.
Yeah.
That's where I come down on it. All right, our Super Chat / Venmo menu tonight. Every $5 Super Chat is a Let's Go Bucs chant. We haven't had a Let's Go Bucs chant here in a little bit. Let's get that. Let's get those fives going in there.
That weather delay is really putting a damper on everything.
Absolutely. $10 Super Chat, Bean-Boozled jelly beans. We've already had the Eat One today, and it's not been good. Next one is Jack's, because we both had the Eat One, so Jack is up next. Next $10 Super Chat or Venmo. Jack's going to have to do a bean. $20 Super Chat, you get your name on the Helmet Hall of Fame. The names are starting to fill up here, man, and eventually we're going to be raffling that off at the end of the offseason. $100 total gets you into Steelers Talk Gold Club for life. You get a shout-out on every show, and you get a Gold Club sticker for every time that you Super Chat. And $500 total, you get to join the Black Diamonds here. We got 14 Black Diamonds. Who's going to be the 15th Black Diamond? Could he or she be here tonight? We're going to find out here as we continue on here with our coverage of Pirates versus Reds. Rain delay if you're just joining us. It's been raining in Pittsburgh. They decided to delay the game by 30 minutes. So the first pitch is going to be 7:10. And it looks like we're about to get going.
They're about to start their coverage. So it looks that's a good sign.
Perfect, man. There's the city of Pittsburgh right there. You got to love that. So now be honest with me down there in the comment section. Can the Pirates win the World Series
I had to cook
season?
this one up just to see what the pulse of the nation is. Dontrell Willis is on
I
the
have
bench.
to say no, Jack. I'm sorry. I do.
I tend to agree.
There's a lot of stuff that needs to happen for them to be able to do this. Now, sure, like the Texas Rangers, looking terrible the last month of the season, then they pull it together in the playoffs. That stuff happens sometimes. The Diamondbacks having that young core, very similar team to the Pirates, in my opinion, even though the Pirates pitching, you can argue, is even better than the Diamondbacks. Things like that happen, right? So it's not impossible, but if you're a betting man here, it's obviously a no. You're in fourth place in your own division. Now you can move up to third with a win tonight, and it's kind of a hodgepodge there in the middle of the division, but I think they can make the playoffs. I think it'd be a lot of fun to watch these young pitchers play in the playoffs, but I think there's more teams with experience. There's more teams that are ready for that challenge than the Pirates right now. Fortunately, I have to say no.
Yeah, I'd say no too. Honestly, I think, cover your ears, Pirates fans, which is all of you, I think they're probably the fourth best team in this division.
We have another Venmo alert here.
On paper, I think they're probably the fourth best team in this division. I would give the nod to the Cardinals and the Cubs. Even though the Cubs are at the bottom, I would still give the nod to the Cubs. Excuse me. I would give a nod to the Cardinals and the Cubs. And I think the Reds and the Pirates are duking it out for the bottom. But again, who the hell knows?
Yeah.
This division is all over the place, so who knows?
Yeah, it's gonna really depend on how this team does down the stretch as well. We're just entering the dog days of summer here. $10 super chat from my man Mike Worstel. That means another Bean-Boozled jelly bean for Mr. Jack Lautaret. I'm not looking. Okay, got it right here. Handing it over.
Give it on over.
And it's another barf or dead fish one for Jack. Let's go,
so
man.
I personally don't think the barf is that bad. It's bad, but it's not like
it's bad.
It's not like the egg, whatever the rotting egg one is the worst.
Rotten egg is really
that's the worst.
Rotten egg is really bad.
All right, here we go.
By the way, we have a Venmo alert, so while you're eating that, pull that up.
I think we're good.
Is it good?
I think we're good.
Does it taste like peach or strawberry banana smoothie?
I think strawberry banana.
Strawberry banana. Okay.
They got to make the colors less.
Okay, guys, I got the next bean. So I want Jack to get another bad one. So somebody send in, let's say, a 20, and we'll make that happen. All right, let's get Jack going with another bean. He hates these bad-tasting jelly beans. We need to make him eat as many as possible tonight.
Venmo.
Not Black Diamond.
Gold Club?
Nope.
None of the above?
None of the above.
Okay.
We got a $20 Venmo here from Corey Goodwin. $20 super chat. He says, name on helmet, please.
Let's go.
Put your name on the helmet right now, my friend.
Let's go, Corey. And that's so do you want to do two beans for that?
Yeah. We'll do two beans for Corey here. Appreciate you, Corey. Got your name on there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's on there. Appreciate you, Corey, for that $20 Venmo. I believe that's Corey's first ever Venmo, so thank you so much to Corey Goodwin.
Let's go, Corey.
Cassie Voth, my girlfriend, showing some love to Corey. Everyone give some love to Corey down there in the chat. Let's go, Bucs! Let's go, Bucs! Let's go, Bucs! Here we go, Steelers! Here we go! Here we go, Steelers! Here we go! Here we go, Steelers! Here we go! By the way, Corey spelled with a C-O-R-Y, not with an E. I think that was on me, though. I think I sent you the wrong
Don't worry,
spelling.
with the magic.
Don't worry,
magic of editing. There we are.
Don't worry, I put the right spelling on the helmet. Don't worry about that, Corey. Let's go, man. $20 super chat. First time ever Venmo alert from Corey Goodwin. Thank you so much, Corey, for your support, helping us get to our 7th straight $1,000 live stream here on Steelers Talk. Let's make it happen, folks. So we're going to be going for this entire game here. It's going to be coming up in about 5 minutes. It's 6:05 here Central Time, 7:05 there on the East Coast. They're going to be going here in about 5 minutes, where we're going to be getting going here with Paul Skenes on the mound at PNC. Oh, yeah, we still... God, I forgot we had to do these. All right. Oh, Jack's got a rotten egg. Let's go.
You got to do one too. That was 20.
I know, here.
Okay, cool.
I've got mine right here. I've got the orange.
Cool.
Okay, and that's either barf or peach or dead fish. I actually think the dead fish is worse than barf. I will agree with you there. I think they're both pretty bad.
I don't think, like, on the scale of, like, bad to, like, okay, like, definitely the blue, the toothpaste is, like, the best.
Toothpaste doesn't even taste bad.
I don't think barf is that bad. I don't know. Rotten egg for me is the worst of the bad ones I've got. All right, here we go.
Here I go.
I win.
You got another good one? What is this garbage?
Well, I got one bad one today. I'm 2 for 3. That's a perfectly normal batting average. I am 2 for 3.
No, it's not. Not with these things, man. These things are like 80% bad.
Are we sure about that?
I am pretty sure.
Fact-checked that?
I'm pretty sure, but I got barf and it tastes terrible. We
need
another bean to make Jack. We need another bean.
We
need another 10.
Well, if we get a 10, it'll be you.
All right, we need another 20 then. We need another 20.
We need another 20.
We need another 20 to make Jack eat another bad bean. Come on.
All right. As Sperry is recovering, if you love Major League Baseball, spam me. Let's get the chat rate up. We got less than 5 minutes from Paul Skenes taking the mound. So let's go. Spam those me's if you love baseball. I love baseball. Sperry loves baseball. That's why we're doing this. We're doing it for our love of the seams. We love us some seams. So let's
get it going. Cassie says, I think Jack needs to eat an entire bean box to test his theory.
That is a good idea for science.
If you guys keep sending in the Venmos, we can eat as many Bean-Boozled jelly beans as you want.
Guys, for science, send in the Venmos. You are funding a scientific study right now.
Absolutely.
You're funding a research experiment right now.
Yeah, Corey Goodwin says they are usually the worst. Yes. I'm pretty sure that Jelly Belly purposely makes these like 80% bad.
Well, I'm doing really
good. Just so it's fun. So
it's gonna, as we've seen, the game's already been delayed a half an hour. It's gonna be a long evening in tonight, so there's plenty more opportunity for me to get some bad ones if the people want me to do it.
Yep. All right, if you're just joining us, there was a rain delay at PNC Park here. It's been raining in Pittsburgh, but we're about to get things ready to go. So let's go over the lineup for the Reds here first, because that's who's going to be up.
Yep.
So let's go over the Reds lineup. TJ Friedl will be leading off, followed by Ellie De La Cruz, the speedster, Jamer Candelario, the third baseman, is going to be batting third. Spencer Steer, the first baseman, batting in cleanup spot. Jake Fraley is going to be batting fifth, playing right. Tyler Stevenson, the catcher, is sixth in today's lineup. Nick Martini, the DH, batting seventh. Jonathan India batting eighth. And then Will Benson, the left fielder, batting ninth, with Carson Spears on the hill. Actually, Jack, let's go to the Paul Skenes
as they
graphic
show
here.
him on screen.
So right now, Paul Skenes has been fantastic to start this season. Plain and simply, guys, 6 starts, 3-0 record, 2.43 average or ERA. He's been phenomenal. He's put up, I think, at least 7 Ks in each of his first 6 starts.
Let me fact check that.
It might be 6, but it's just been unbelievable, the strikeout numbers that this kid so early on in his career has been able to put up, and then the whip. I mean, under 1, that is phenomenal for a starting pitcher in Major League Baseball. I'm of the argument here, Jack, that Paul Skenes should be an all-star this year. Give the people what they want. This is must-see television. This is appointment viewing for everybody. Pretty much not only, in Pittsburgh and, Pirates fans out there, which is why we're doing these shows, by the way, but also diehard baseball fans. This guy is disgusting with obviously high-octane gasoline for fastball, gets into the triple digits consistently, especially in the early innings. He has that disgusting splinker that gets about 94, 95 miles per hour, and then you have the slider, the wipeout slider, as his third pitch, and he throws in changeups, he throws in curveballs. It's not easy going up against this kid out of LSU on his rookie season, Jack. And I really think Skenes is going to have a really good time going up against this Reds lineup, which, isn't all that great.
Yeah, so strikeouts per game, 7, 11, 3 against the Giants, 9, 8, and 8. So, yes, he's been absolutely carving. Yeah, I agree with you on the point of I think that he should definitely be On the All-Star team.
All right, here we go.
If he continues to do what he's done this season, like in the next few matchups, give the people what they want.
Absolutely, my friend. So, Paul Skenes on the mound, and we are going to get going from PNC Park here momentarily. Skenes is warming up on the hill right now. And after long last year, we've been waiting to get this, going. We first we scheduled this watch party for Sunday. The team announces he's not pitching on Sunday. Then we get it to Monday. We schedule this stream. We have a 30-minute delay. We get through the delay, and now we're ready. Type "Let's go Bucs" in the chat if you want to see a Pirates victory tonight.
But we are here, and it is time.
Jack, can you actually slack somebody to bring in a couple of shot glasses here? Because I have a feeling we're going to have to do some shots here early on here in the first inning. Again, every single shot or every single strikeout for Paul Skenes today, we are taking a shot. If you want to play along, get your favorite version of alcohol or whatever the case may be, and join us.
All right, man, this is it. Box office every single time he pitches. I'm so excited to watch another Skenes start. I'm telling you, man, he's just
electric. Maybe we'll see Chapman for the third time, for the third straight time.
So
he's electric too.
Low key though, I've looked at his stats. He might low key be back. Like
he's pitched well lately.
He has pitched very well lately. He low key might be back. So we were kind of memeing him our first watch party. But the man might fully be back.
He might be. We got Corey Goodwin in the chat. We got Let's Go Sports. We got Mike Worstel. We got Cassie Vove. We got Steelers Jacks. We've got Fernando Martin. We've got Pittsburgh Fan 412. Come on now, folks. Get loud for Skenes as he kicks and delivers. First pitch is fouled off 100 miles per hour on the outside as it's fouled off by TJ Friedel. Strike one. And we're off here, Jack. Lautaret. Skenes starting off with triple digits to start today's matchup. 0-1 pitch from the windup. Skenes delivers to the plate. Fastball. It is hit up into the air into shallow right field. Nick Gonzalez camps under it, and it is caught, one out in the inning.
Sir, thank you.
Shout out to producer Seatman for grabbing us some shot glasses here. We're going to need them tonight. We are going to need them. I'm going to get my first shot ready to go here, Jack, because I have a feeling we are going to get our first Skenes strikeout here in inning number one. Yep. Ellie De La Cruz, here's our first matchup of the day here between
this is it right
two
here.
of some of the young stars in Major League Baseball today.
This is the matchup you want to see. Two of the biggest young stars in baseball facing off against each other. Skenes starts off with a 95-mile-an-hour splinker.
For a ball. 1-0. Come on, Bucs.
I mean, this is like legitimately the matchup you want to see. These are two of the most dynamic players in baseball, so this is absolutely exciting.
1-0 count. Skenes fastball on the inside corner makes him back out, and it's still called a strike.
He's
scared of him. That's a sign right there. Throw that fastball on the inside part of the plate. He's too scared of it. De La Cruz is scared of you, Paul. Come on. 1-1 count. Kicks, delivers, Skenes, 100 miles per hour, and it's hit into the gap. Is this going to go? It's going to be caught by Brian Reynolds in left. 2 out. Nicely hit there by De La Cruz. If I was Skenes, I probably would have tried to go inner half of the plate again. He kind of, hit the bottom black, which kind of gave him some more room for his arms to work, and he nearly hit it out of the park there, Jack.
Yeah, I mean, this is when that ball came off the bat with how hard Skenes is throwing. I was a little worried there. I'm like, oh no, is this actually going to leave the ballpark? Did not. Warning track power hit the weight room, Ellie, but yeah, got to find that command early.
2 outs, disgusting slider swung on and missed by Candelario, strike one. Dude is just gross.
If he finds command of that off speed, it's going to be a long night for this Cincinnati lineup.
0-1 count. Skenes delivers another slider, swung on and missed. Another backdoor slider, just disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, those pitches are just, you can't do anything about them. There's like literally nothing you can do. They fall off a shelf, and it's disgusting.
0-2 count. Skenes kicks, delivers, throws high fastball. It is fouled off. It will remain 0-2.
Yeah, he's finding command of that off speed early, and that's...
Come on, Paul. We need a shot. We need to start drinking here.
No. He's had a few foul.
0-2 count. Skenes throws, slider outside, couldn't
Outside.
quite get it there. 1-2 count coming up.
Why is this not popping up?
One-two count. Skenes throws, fastball inside, ball 2. What'd you say, Sam? Sorry, did you ask a question? Mike Warstill says, I missed the pitch placement chart from last week. Well, we're trying to get it.
I'm working on it.
We're trying to get it.
I'm working on it.
ESPN is being buggy with us
Yeah,
here.
I'm working on it.
2-2 count, fastball. It is grounded into the 4-3 hole, and it's a base hit for Cincinnati. So Candelario finds his way on, and 2 Reds hitters with hard base with hard contact off of Skenes to start this ball game. Brian Ruiz asks, is Brandon Ayuk a Steeler before week 1? I'll say this. Out of all the top receiver trade targets that we've talked about on this channel, I'd say Brandon Ayuk is probably the most likely at this point. So we're still top 1, 2 out here. As it will be Steer to the plate, fastball, inside black, and it is strike 1 to the Reds, not leadoff hitter, but cleanup hitter. 0-1 count. Reds have a man on first if we can update that graphic there, Jack.
Yep. I'm trying to figure out. My bad, guys. I'm trying to figure out.
0-1. That's a splinker up in the zone. Just gets in there. Strike 2. It's 0-2. Come on. Spam those Ks if you want this first strikeout of the day. Spam those Ks if you want that first 0. Come on now, Paul.
Let's go.
Come on, Paul. Mario wants that K. 0-2 count. Skenes delivers. Slider. Now they're going to run, and he's safe. Stolen base for Candelario puts a man in scoring position, and this will be the first clutch at-bat opportunity of the day for the Reds. Candelario definitely benefited from the fact that Skenes threw off speed. And Candelario gets in there.
This is the...
So here we go. Skenes working in trouble here in the first inning. 1-2 count. He can get out of it right here. Fastball. It is driven out into right center field. Is it going to drop? It is as it gets past him. And it's going to be most likely extra bases here in the first run of the ball game. Reds up 1-0.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate double. Like I said at the beginning of this game, this lineup is not super impressive for Cincinnati, but they all have had their marquee moments. So
Paul put that fastball down the middle, gave him a not down the middle. It was actually decently placed, kind of on the outside third of the plate. Steer just took that and just drove it, and he gets a double, and they capitalized on their first clutch at-bat opportunity of the night.
So this is what Skenes did a lot last week, is he was trying to place that off speed, and he wasn't going a lot to his bread and butter fastball. Like, if you
Splinker fouled off, strike 1.
I think if I'm Skenes, my approach every single game, the first time around the lineup, is overpower with the fastball. Because you know that no one's going to be able to catch up to it. And then you can start to sprinkle in some off speed. Look, right there, 99 miles an hour, swung right through it. They can't catch up to that. And then
0-2 count.
You get the off speed in there as you go, and as you start to get to second, third way through the lineup, then start throwing that off speed a little bit more, trying to find that command. I don't know, man. You've got that fastball.
0-2 count, slider, goes back door, it's fouled off, still 0-2. Come on, man. You know, Cincinnati, 3 hard contact at-bats so far. 3 out of their 4, they've made hard contact so far, Jack. So Skenes is kind of getting figured out here by Cincinnati to start.
But again, it's not on the fastball. It's a lot of off speed.
Oh, the last double was on the fastball.
The double was, but the other.
0-2 count. Slider up in the zone. It is going to be popped up to second base. Gonzalez will secure it. The Reds strike first here in the first inning. 1-0 Reds as the Pirates will come to bat. So it won't be Paul Skenes' complete masterclass today, Jack. He won't be leaving with no runs given up, but you know what, man? Still no strikeouts either. So I was a little disappointed. I wasn't able to get my first shot in today.
It's interesting. Well, you know, we talked about it a little bit in the pregame. The Reds are a scrappy, annoying team. I mean, they will grind out at bats. They will foul pitches off, and they will hunt certain pitches, and if they get them, they will drive them. They will. I mean, like we were, batting average is not everything. We look at the batting average and say, oh, Elliott's hitting like 230 something. Oh, yeah. Okay, it's not everything. I mean, you can have smart at bats and not always execute. The problem, again, I think, with Skenes, you need to set the tone early. Overpower with the fastball. They're not catching up to it. Steer, of course, caught up to a fastball, hit one in the gap. That happens. It happens. But you need to overpower to start with, and then that's when you hit them with the off speed and you throw them off. If you are constantly mixing, honestly, probably more off speed than your fastball, they're gonna start hunting more off speed and they're gonna tee up on it. See, the reason why Mason Miller of the Oakland Athletics is so good is because he comes out with a plan, and that plan is to overpower you with his fastball, and then when you're least expecting it, hit you with a slider that's like 20 miles an hour smaller. Like it's 20 miles an hour slower. Like that's the type of approach I think Skenes should be taking. I don't know what the pitching coach is telling him. I don't know what the head coach is telling him. I don't know if they're trying to preserve his arm by not throwing as much, because his velo was down again.
Yeah,
he was not throwing
only a couple 100 miles.
He was
per
not
hours.
throwing consistent 101 mile an hours. There was a lot more 99s, 98s in there. His velo was down. So I don't know if one, he's starting to feel it a little bit. He's now in his 7th start, so I don't know if he's starting to feel the arm a little bit.
Yep.
I don't know if the pitching coach has given him more data and they're trying out a new game plan. I don't know if the head coach has been telling him something. I don't know what they're trying to do and trying to limit. It's gonna be interesting. I don't know. Like that was a very interesting half inning.
So here we go. Andrew McCutchen will lead us off here in the first inning for the Pirates. First pitch is a ball on the inside part of the plate. 1-0 count. Spears will throw a sinker low, sinks below the zone, ball 2. So Carson Spears is today's starting pitcher for the Reds. He competed for a starting job in spring training, did not win it. He's been a long relief man for them this year after an injury to their rotation earlier this month. Spears gets a chance to join the rotation as he throws another sinker and another ball. It is 3-0 to McCutchen. Jack, if we are able to get that ESPN.
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
ESPN's doing something to me right now, and I don't know
Forcing
why.
fastball below the zone, ball 4. So Pirates will have a man on first here to get things going. Mario Hughes says we need Nick Gonzalez to have a big game. Yeah, Nick's been pretty darn good since he has really ascended up this lineup here, batting 4th today. So here we go. We got Brian Reynolds up to the plate with early trouble for Carson Spears. Man on first after the 4-pitch walk, and there's ball 5 with the 4-seam fastball rising above the zone. Everybody join me. Ball 5, ball 5, ball 5, ball 5. Come on now. 1-0 count. This guy can't find the zone. 4-seam fastball outside the zone, ball 2. No wonder why this guy didn't get the starting job out of camp. This guy stinks. He's been pretty good this year. His ERA's been fine. His whip's been fine. Goodness gracious, man. 2-0 count. First 6 pitches have been balls for Carson Spears. Throws fastball down the middle, and it is crushed out into left center. Are they going to get there? Is it going to be gone? No, it's going to hit the outfield track and go back there for a ground rule double. So that's going to stop, unfortunately, Kutch at third base when he definitely would have scored. So it'll be men on third and second and third with no outs. So Reynolds
continues his hot streak.
I mean, this guy just couldn't find the plate, so he put one right down the dick, and Reynolds just absolutely crushed it.
All right.
So this is going to be an opportunity here for the Pirates to take the lead with O'Neal Cruz coming to the plate. First pitch is a cut fastball right across the plate, taken, strike 1. Pirates have 2 threats to score on base with no outs, down 1 here in the bottom of the first inning. Spears throws. It's going to be a changeup on the outside part of the plate. Swung on and missed, strike 2, 0-2 to O'Neal Cruz. This would be a great time for a Cruz missile here, Jack Lautaret.
Yeah.
Come on now.
All right, this is what we're
0-2 count.
Go with.
Fastball above the zone, taken, ball 1.
All right, this is what we're going to have to work with for now. ESPN's just not showing GameCast at all. Like, it's just not.
This is ahead of our telecast here.
Is it?
Yep. 1-2 count. Throws high fastball. It's hit, and it's past the shortstop, De La Cruz. That's going to score 2. Bucs are going to go up. 2-1 Pirates with a clutch base hit from O'Neal Cruz. Let's freaking go.
There we go.
That's what I'm talking about right there, folks. Getting those 2 runners in gives the Pirates the lead 2-1 here in the first, and there's still no outs in the inning. The Bucs are not done. Let's go, Bucs! Let's go, Bucs! Let's go, Bucs! Here we go, Steelers! Here we go! Here we go, Steelers! Here we go! Here we go, Steelers! Here we go! Pirates up 2-1 here in the first. I bet Paul Skenes has a little sigh of relief there after giving up that 1 run in the first. And O'Neal Cruz squeezes it past Ellie De La Cruz at short. Hit it just hard enough to get it past. Big time base hit for the Pirates shortstop. Okay, now, still 0 out, man on first.
This is very odd.
Slider outside. Good slider, but good hold there by Gonzalez. Ball 1. Gonzalez, the only member of the Pirates lineup hitting above 300. He's hit 5 home runs so far this season. He also has a glorious mustache, just like Mr. Paul Skenes does. Slider, back door, or front door, I should say. It's swung on and fouled off, 1-1. Omar's Burners here. What's up, Omar?
Let's go.
Let's go. Glad you made it. Glad you made it, Omar.
All right, so
Trying to get to our 7th straight $1,000 live stream today, Omar. So if you want to help us out, feel free to do so. 1-1 count. Fastball, sinker is hit towards right field line. It's going to be foul. 1-2 count. Still no outs here in the bottom of the first. Pirates, first 3 batters all reach base. 2 of them score. And also another thing to keep in mind, Jack, is that O'Neal Cruz is blazing fast. You got to, keep that in mind. Slider, good slider there by Spears with 2 strikes, but it just clips outside the zone. Great take by Nick Gonzalez. It's 2-2. Really good plate discipline there by Nick.
I mean, this is the mentality they need to have. You got fast guys on base, you steal.
Yeah.
You put pressure on the pitcher. This pitcher's already
2-2 fastball. It's hit down the line. No, they're going to call it foul. Oh my gosh! I think that.
I think that one might have been.
I don't know. I mean, I didn't have the best view of it, but it kind of looked like it was fair, folks.
That might have been fair.
Gonzalez ripped a ground ball. Oh man!
It was foul.
Just foul.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks foul. Just foul there from Nick Gonzalez.
That was close,
Damn.
though. That was close. That was close.
2-2 count. Come on, Nick. CL is saying steal a base, Cruz. I wouldn't mind that at all.
This guy's already spiraling. You got to put more pressure on him.
2-2 count. Slider. It's hit out into right field, but it's going to be right at the right fielder.
Yeah, I don't love that.
And it's going to be caught first out of the inning.
You're protecting. I get it. Don't love that swing, though, personally. It's clear out of...
So here comes Rowdy Tellez, who's going to get booed as he comes up to the plate, as he should. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
They're at home.
I'm kind of kidding. If he walks to first base again, maybe I'll boo him.
Oh, those uniforms are horrible. Look at the sweat stain on his back.
1 out. Fastball up in the zone, taken by Rowdy. Ball 1. I think, Jack. I think with this pitcher, you gotta make him throw you strike 1.
That's exactly what I was going to say. I completely agree with you.
This
He
guy's
can't find the
kind of
zone.
spiraling, man. 1-0 count. Fastball, no changeup. It's going to be fouled down the first base line. 1-1.
Yeah, it's definitely something to watch. He's got the opposite of command. He's all over the place, and that's just against a team that is good at putting together some good at bats. That's not something you want to see.
1-1 count. 1 out in the inning. Throws. It's going to be a cut fastball on the outside. It's called a strike. 1-2 count to Rowdy.
Good pitch. It's a good pitch. Yeah, I mean, you got to protect here. The last thing we want is backwards K here. We got to at least be competitive. At least be competitive with this pitch.
Timeout called by, I believe that's Rowdy calling the timeout. So with one out, man on first, O'Neal Cruz can run. I mean, another thing, too, is if you run O'Neal, you prevent the double play. Now, he might get out, but...
You risk a double play, though, if Rowdy gets out.
Yeah.
If Rowdy strikes out, you risk a double play.
One out. It's going to be a slider. It's hit pretty well by Rowdy on the right field. It's going to drop. It's going to get out there to the track. O'Neal is on his horse, and Rowdy's going to get onto second. No runs will be scored, but once again, we'll have second and third with one out. Good hit there by Rowdy. Won't be booing then. We won't be booing Rowdy if he keeps hitting like that. Rowdy keeps hitting sliders like that. We won't be booing for much longer.
Type LGB. Let's go Bucs. Let's go Bucs. This could be a huge inning right here. You just need to put the pedal to the metal, score a few more runs here. If you're up, look, wishful thinking. You're up 4-1.
I don't think it's wishful thinking, man. You're a single away. You got two guys to get it done, and one of them's Connor Joe. So you got Brian Hayes, and then you got Connor Joe. I like these two guys to get at least one single, as Spears will throw a sinker low in the zone, strike one to Brian Hayes. Jack, based on what I'm seeing tonight, I don't think we're going to see Spears for very long.
Nope, this might be it for him.
0-1 count. It's dribbled to third base. Candelario's going to make an incredible throw. Barehanded throw gets him at first, but the Pirates will score a run.
Rowdy also moves up to third as well.
So even though he didn't try to do that, Jack, it did work out in their favor.
Perfectly fine play. I have absolutely no problem with that. You score a run, move a runner over. It's a great sacrifice.
Yeah, I mean, it's not what you tried to do, but, the job got done, right? Mm-hmm. So that's a good thing there for the Pirates. And now Connor Joe will come up with the third clutch at-bat opportunity for the Pirates tonight. And it's going to be a four-seam fastball outside the zone, 1-0.
Yeah, this is the oddest thing. I've never seen this happen before with Gamecast.
Yeah, sorry, guys. We're not able to show the pitch location. The ESPN's being weird. 1-0 count. It is a sinker that's fouled off down the third base line. It'll be 1-1 to Connor Joe.
I'm interested to see. Let me see.
Trying to get something for you guys so you guys can see where the pitches are, but ESPN isn't cooperating. 1-1 count. Slider. Beautiful, disgusting pitch from Spears. That's probably his best pitch of the night. Strike two.
I think the internet as a whole, there's been a bunch of sites that have had glitches today. So
1-2 count. Connor Joe trying to get that last run in. Slider swinging and missing. Strike three. That'll be the end of the first inning. Pirates get three in the first. 3-1, two-run lead for Paul Skenes as we head to the second inning. Jack, great first inning there for the Pittsburgh Pirates, really getting it going. We had hard contact from Reynolds, from Cruz, from Tellez, and we had a nice RBI sacrifice type out from Brian Hayes. So I think that was a very productive inning. And if they can continue to hit like this, I mean, who knows? Maybe Andrew Filipponi's right. Maybe they can win a World Series.
You couldn't ask for a better response to giving up the run in the top of the first. Not only do you tie, but you take a two-run lead, so there is a little bit of good cushion for Paul Skenes to come out and absolutely shove. I wouldn't say that they're going to win a World Series, but
we've got a super chat coming in from Mike Worstel. That means he gets on the helmet. So here we go, Mike. I'm going to put your name on the helmet.
Let's go, Mike. Hell yeah. Big start to the day for Mike. It's up to $35, including his first super chat ever.
Yeah, Mike, for your first 3 super chats. Thank you so much, my friend.
Let's go, Mike.
Everybody give Mike some love in the chat. Spam those mics. I'll give you a shout out if you type Mike in the chat.
Let's go, Mike. Big time.
Appreciate you, my friend. By the way, so he's put in what? A 5, a 10, and a 20.
Yep.
So that means 35. So, Mike, if you want to join Steelers Talk Gold Club, you're $65 away. Okay, so I just want to let you know, there's no expectation. You don't have to give us any more money. You've been fantastic today. Just letting you know. If you want to join Steelers Talk Gold Club, you're $65 away, and I'll just leave it right there. So appreciate you, Mike. Thanks for that $20 super chat. By the way, I believe that's 2 Bean-Boozleds for us as well. Mike says $500 for the helmet. I'll tell you what, Mike. If you put in a $500 Venmo, I will give you 500 raffle tickets for that helmet. How about that? If you join Black Diamond Club today, I will make sure that you have stacked odds in the raffle. So here we go. Skenes back on the mound. It is a splinker for strike one. Swinging and missing is Tyler Stevenson, the catcher. Another splinker, another swing and a miss. Just disgusting stuff, putting it right on the inside corner there is Skenes. I see Steven Lapik. I see Mario Hughes. I see Mike Worstel. I see Victor. I see CL giving Mike some love in the chat. Appreciate you, Mike, for that $20 super chat.
Just attack the zone. You've got a 2-run cushion here. Attack the zone. That's what Skenes needs to do here.
0-2 count.
99.
Fastball on the outside is a ball, 1-2.
I don't know if he's on purpose, like not having his velo be up, or if there's like literally, there's obviously not something wrong because he's still shoving, but like.
1-2 count. Slider outside. Good pitch from Skenes, but even better discipline from Stevenson, ball 2.
His average this season has gone down to under 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. His velo is down a little bit.
2-2 count, slider again outside, and it is taken for a ball. 3-2 count. Still need to see our first Skenes strikeout today.
Yeah, big time.
Victor Fontenot says, LSU here. Let's go, Bucs.
Let's go.
Skenes, appreciate you, my friend. And then we get a splinker low in the zone.
There
swinging
it
and miss.
is.
Gets all 3 strikes, swinging and missing at the splinker. And a nice strikeout there for Skenes, the first one of the day. Jack, cheers to you, my friend.
Yep, let me get mine ready real quick. I got mine over here.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Mike, I'll tell you what you can get for $500 today. If you spend $500 on today's stream, especially if it's Venmo, you get your own customized Super Chat sticker. You get a customized Steelers jersey with a retired number that we wear during our Steelers watch parties, and I'll wear them here on the Pirates watch parties if you put in that $500 today. You'd be our 15th Black Diamond if you want to do that. I'm just going to throw that out there.
Screw it. I'll do a beer bong too.
Okay, Jack will do a beer bong. 0-1. It's a slider to Martini, who's going to loop one into right field for a base hit. So Cincinnati already with 4 solid contact at-bats through their first 7. So they're seeing Skenes' stuff pretty good today. And that's with an extra day of rest for Paul.
Yeah, they've had a good approach at the plate. I've said it once, I've said it again. Paul's really trying to get this off-speed stuff going, and I just think you gotta attack him with that fastball. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a pitching coach.
Jonathan India up now, 1 out, man on first. 1-0 count here after ball 1 from Skenes. Now he throws. Splinker, swing and a miss. That's been his best pitch today.
Yeah.
The fastball isn't like really, really getting up there to its dominant level. The slider's been okay, but that splinker is getting so many swings and misses.
Every time I see a slow-mo of that, it's a thing of beauty.
So 1-1 count. It's going to be another slider, and it's going to be a beautifully placed slider on the outside corner. 1-2 count.
Let me do this and this. No. Yeah. Yep. That's right.
1-2 count.
Oh, well, I also need to fix what's going on here.
Trying to get another strikeout here. Paul Skenes throws. Splinker, strike 3, swing and a miss. Jonathan India, 2 outs, and that's another Skenes strikeout. So
Let's go, baby.
Get those shot glasses going here, folks. That's another Paul Skenes shot.
Shots. Everybody.
Let's go, man. That splinker, I think out of the 3 games that we have watched here on Chat Sports here, Jack, I think the splinker has looked the best that it has all season long to this point.
Yeah.
So first pitch is a curveball. Swung on and fouled off, 0-1. By the way, we got a $5 super chat from Black Diamond. Omar's Burner says, let's go Buccos. Also, Sperry, big fan of the video today. A+. If you guys don't know, we talked about Brandon Ayuk and the possibility of him being traded to the Steelers. So you can check that out later tonight if you want some more content from us here at Steelers Talk. Right now, Paul Skenes is up to 2 Ks. Now with 2 outs, we get to the 9-hitter Benson. And it'll be interesting to see here if Martini tries to run, because it is the 9-hitter. Fastball, inside part of the zone. Big swing from
98.
Benson, but it's going to be fouled off. 0-2, 98, Jack. So he's not hitting triple digits.
Look.
I'm not concerned.
Look,
I think he's pacing himself a
it's
little bit.
very hard to hit triple digits, but we're so used to seeing him do it, so it's just a little surprising.
0-2 slider hung it a little bit, but now it's going to be a pop-up behind the home plate, and Grandal's going to take it in. For the final out, Pirates leave one at first. Skenes doing a good job here, up to 3-1. 3-1 is the score there in Pittsburgh. All right, guys, before we get into the bottom half of the second inning, and you want to get some Paul Skenes memorabilia, get something in your closet, but you don't want to spend $150 on the actual jersey, well, you can get a Paul Skenes jersey today from our friends at Fanatics when you go to chatsports.com/Skenes. Also, it helps out the channel because every time you use our link, chatsports.com/Skenes, and you make a purchase, Fanatics is going to throw some of the proceeds our way. So we really do appreciate everybody that makes some purchases here. So really do hope that you guys will help us out here. So go to chatsports.com/Skenes. Let me get some Paul Skenes memorabilia, shirt, whatever you guys want to call it, in your closet today. Okay, so our over-under today was 8.5 strikeouts. So that means to hit the over, he has to get to 9. I took the under. You took the under pregame. It looks like that's probably going to be pretty good, even though he gets 2 strikeouts in that inning, Jack.
Yeah, I mean, it really just depends on how far he goes. I think he was almost up to 30 pitches. Let me confirm that real quick. If that's the case, let me confirm that. If that's the case, 34 pitches so far for Skenes. So
it's not terrible.
Not terrible.
You could get into the 7th with that if he keeps that pace.
Yes, he can get into the 7th at that pace. He's going to need some quick innings, some quick outs for that to happen. If he keeps getting into these long counts of 3, 4, 5 pitches, maybe see 5, maybe 6, but we'll see. I don't know. I do not know.
Steelers Jack says, I bought your jersey shirt, so appreciate you there,
Let's go.
Steelers Jacks. Gonna be wearing it during our watch parties here. You know what? I'll tell you guys this right now. I've been told that if we get to $1,000 in Super Chat and Venmo revenue tonight, we might be doing a Paul Skenes jersey raffle. Not a jersey, an actual jersey raffle next watch party, which I think will be on Sunday. So here we go. We're back here at PNC Park. First pitch was a swing and a miss from Jack Suwinski. Same thing with the second pitch. Now it's 0-2. Spears is back out there, Jack, for the second inning.
I think it's what we thought. I think this is one of their pitchers went down on the IL, and they're like, all right, next man up. It's your time, so let's see what you can do. So this is his audition.
So Suwinski has not been great here. Moves up in the lineup to the 8th spot. Fastball, perfect on the upper outside corner, but they're not going to give it to him. Ball 1. 1-2 count. Throws, fastball up in the zone, strike 3. Suwinski couldn't handle the high heat, even at 91 miles per hour. Just getting absolutely destroyed there.
The high heat of 91 miles an hour, yep.
The tough season for Jack this year. We're really hoping he pulls it around because he had such a hot start to his career. It just hasn't been that
We've talked about it ad nauseum at this point. It's just been a rough go for the kid so far.
Speaking of rough go, here's also Yasmani Grandal, who has been pretty darn bad at the plate as of late, which is why he's batting 9th. He fouls out the first pitch, and it's strike 1.
Yeah, 180. Both him and Suwinski came in at 180 on the season today. I mean, they got to do something. The bottom of the order here is atrocious.
And what do you know? Grandal's going to dribble this thing out to short. He's running, but he's not going to get there. It's going to be an easy play over for Ellie De La Cruz, and that's the second out.
Yeah, I mean, the bottom of the order for the Pirates is probably as close to horrible as you can get. Oh, wow. It's the anniversary of Andrew McCutchen's first career home run today.
Andrew McCutchen's first home run was against the Minnesota Twins at the Metrodome.
2009.
2009. Unbelievable.
On this day in baseball. Wow.
2 outs in the inning, and it is Andrew McCutchen up to the plate. Ball 1 on the slider. Took a 4-pitch walk his first at bat. Kutch has been on kind of a little bit of a tear in terms of home runs lately, Jack. He's really unlocked that power over the last stretch of ball games. And then this is a terrible call, a cutter way outside the zone. It's going to be called a strike, 1-1.
Don't even get me started on the show this year. Just don't even get me started.
I mean, now that we can see the strike zone on every telecast,
yeah, I mean,
it's like you got to get a robot.
What was that?
Now. Another bad call here. Slider below the zone, called a strike. It's 1-2. Goodness gracious, here, folks.
What was that? Horrible. That's what that was. That was a horrible call. Who is this guy? Fire him.
Here we go. 1-2 count. Fastball is
one.
Delivered out to left center. Kutch is going to get extra bases as he's flying around the bases here. He's going to get 2. And a great base hit there for Kutch as the Pirates have yet another threat in scoring position.
Type LGB. Let's go. LGB. Hell yeah.
And now we get Brian Reynolds back up to the plate here. Let's go.
It's a good opportunity right here. Type those LGBs. Let's go. Let's get it going.
Let's start putting this thing away. Let's get Spears out of this ball game and really make their bullpen work today.
Make them sweat. Make them sweat.
Make them start this series off showing all of their arms. Spears slider inside part of the plate. Reynolds fouls it off down the first base line. 0-1.
The thing that's so important against in these series against teams that you're playing in your division, this is obvious, but you pull yourself away.
0-1 count. It is a changeup, strike 2.
You pull yourself away in a division that is so close. So you make up, you add ground in between you and the closest team. And if they could take 2 out of 3 or even sweep Cincinnati, they're giving themselves an okay cushion in this division.
0-2 count. Spears throws, changeup, good pitch, but just below the zone, called correctly. It is going to be 1-2. Good discipline there by Brian Reynolds.
That was a strike last at bat. That's crazy.
Yeah, looks like this umpire is going to give us a little bit of inconsistent strike zone here.
Yeah, it's going to be a night.
1-2 count. Spears throws, slider, disgusting, but he's going to lay it off. 2-2 count.
Great take by Reynolds. I mean, Reynolds has turned into one of the most consistent hitters in baseball so far right now.
Yeah, he's very consistent. Good 2-hole hitter. If you give him a pitch down the middle, he showed last time that he's got a little bit of pop to put him into the gaps. 2-2 count. Can Reynolds deliver? It's going to be a fastball, and it's once again driven down the line. That's going to be extra bases for Reynolds, and that's going to get Kutch in, and the Pirates are going to take a 4-1 lead. Everybody give it up for Brian Reynolds. Let's go, Bucs! Let's go, Bucs! Let's go, Bucs! Here we go, Steelers! Here we go! Here we go, Steelers! Here we go! Here we go, Steelers! Here we go! Good stuff there from Brian Reynolds. Capitalizing on his first clutch at-bat opportunity of the day, driving in yet another run, and putting yet another runner in scoring position for Cruz's second chance to drive in an RBI.
Oh, Cruz missile would move mountains here.
By the way, slider, backdoor slider in there, strike 1 to O'Neal Cruz, who had a big single last time. 2 RBIs already, trying to get his 3rd RBI of the game here as the second pitch is fouled off 0-2. ESPN still being a joke here.
I think that's just not going to be a thing tonight, unfortunately. It's not just us either. It's across all games.
0-2 count. Spears throws fastball outside, swung on and missed. So Cruz will get a strikeout. Spears is actually putting up, some decent strikeout numbers here. He's already had 3. 3 in his first 12 batters.
Oh, boy. Here we go.
$10 super chat here from Mike Worstel.
I can't pull it up. Everything's breaking right now.
We can't. Why is everything breaking today?
Everything's breaking.
Can't be showing our pitch chart. Can't be showing our super chats. But Mike Worstel
I'll build it. Just give me a second.
sends in a $10 super chat. He says, Lautaret's turn for a bean. So we're going to get that going here in just a second. Mike, we'll manually build that super chat for you here, and we'll get it up on screen. Freedom Guy 1776 says, nice, Mike. Gives Mike some love in the chat for that a $10 super chat. So we'll see Paul Skenes. Or actually, why'd they go to commercial, Jack? Are they taking him out?
O'Neal Cruz struck out swinging.
Oh, was there 2 outs?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there was. There was 2 strikeouts earlier in the inning. All right, so it's going to be the Reds, bottom of or top of the 3rd inning here with Paul Skenes with a 3-run lead. This is a good start for the Pirates lineup here. You get an 8-4 victory and a bounce-back win against the Rockies yesterday in Colorado. And now you get a good start here. 4 runs in the first 2 innings, scoring in each.
All right, we're almost there.
So make sure you guys click that subscribe button if you haven't already. We've got 54 people watching. Our bosses are watching right now, so help us out right now by clicking that subscribe button, because if you want more Paul Skenes watch parties in the future, you need to make sure everybody that's subscribed, that's watching this show. Okay, $10 super chat from Mike Worstel. $10 super chat. So, Jack, here is your bean, my friend. And I promise I didn't look. It's your least favorite of all time.
Okay.
It is rotten egg or buttered popcorn. So movie guy Jack over here probably would love buttered popcorn. We are back in Pittsburgh. Skenes, Splinker, outside the zone, ball 1 to Friedel, TJ Friedel. Is it bad? Oh, yeah, don't spit it out. You know the rules. Fastball up in the zone, swing and a miss, strike 1 on the fastball.
Yeah, that's not fun.
You good?
I'll be all right.
Yeah?
I'll power through for Skenes.
1-1 count. He's built up a little bit of a tolerance. Skenes, Splinker, good placement, but just outside the zone. 2-1 count to the Reds leadoff hitter.
Why can I not?
Haven't had a Venmo alert in a little bit, man. Who's gonna get the next Venmo alert thrown in? Is it gonna be 412? Is it gonna be Fernando? Is it gonna be somebody else? Could it be Corey Goodwin again? Slider. Decent pitch there. It swung on and fouled off. 2-2 count. Come on now, type those Ks if you want a strikeout.
Type those Ks. Type those Ks.
Type those Ks if you want a Paul Skenes strikeout right now, folks. I've got my next shot lined up, ready to go right here. I don't know if you guys can see the liquid, but it's lined up, ready to go. Skenes kicks, delivers, throws, fastball, perfect placement on 100 miles an hour. There's your triple digits there, Jack.
There it is.
That's number 3 down the hatch. Ugh.
Delightful.
Perfect placement there, Jack, on the fastball. Bottom outside corner at triple digits. That's just impossible to hit. Impossible.
Yeah, he's got that. His arsenal is just at times unhittable.
Now we got Ellie De La Cruz up, and it's laced fair down the line,
yep.
And it's going to be a double as it goes into the stands. So Ellie De La Cruz, no, they're going to call it. No, so Cruz is going back to home as if it was foul, but now they're telling him it's a ground rule double and it was fair. So not the best hit in the world there, Jack. Kind of perfect placement.
I mean, that's just a great piece of hitting by Ellie. He extends the hands. He's protecting the zone,
and that's fair. That's on
that's
on the chalk on the third base line. That's gonna be a fair ball. So right now Cincinnati's gonna get another clutch at bat opportunity for Candelario, who's got a base hit his last time up.
A little changeup from Skenes.
Beautiful changeup from Skenes there.
Something we haven't seen a lot of today.
0-1 count. Skenes throws, fastball inside corner, strike.
100. Okay, so
100 miles per hour for Skenes. So now he's starting to ramp up the velocity a little bit.
There's nothing wrong, I guess. That's good.
0-2 count.
I was worried there might be a little something wrong.
A little tired, maybe.
A little fatigue or something.
0-2 count. Skenes throws changeup low, through the changeup again to Candelario, but it's going to be too low. It's taken. 1-2 count. as O'Neal Cruz and De La Cruz are joking at second base. Talk about two guys that kind of look a little similar there with like the similar like hairstyle. You know, they're two big guys, similar skill sets.
Two dynamic ball players.
You know, those two guys are going to be good players for a long time. 1-2 count. Skenes trying to get another K to his lineup here, and it's a fastball. It should be run up, and he is. Beautiful placement from Paul Skenes, his fourth strikeout of the day. Second backwards K of the inning, and now there's 2 outs with Tyler Steer up with his second clutch at-bat opportunity. Perfectly placed fastball on the inside corner, Jack.
Was absolutely gorgeous. No notes.
By the way, get those shots ready.
I just took mine right before you took yours. The chat can back it up.
By the way, we have a Venmo alert here.
That's what I love to hear.
Venmo alert coming in here. Two outs. By the way, first pitch, 2 steers, a strike. Slider now up in the zone, fouled off, 0-2 count. Will we see another K? Will we see Paul Skenes' 5th strikeout? Come on. Come on.
Let's see it. Let's see it. Come on, Paul. Come on, Paul.
0-2 count. Come on, Paul.
Also 2 outs. Might be.
Skenes is going to throw the splinker, and it's going to be fouled off down the third base line. Still 0-2.
Oh, striking out the side. I need it. I need it.
Strike out the side here, folks. Come on now.
I need it, Paul. I need it.
After only 2 Ks heading into the inning, could we see him get 3 this inning?
Need it.
Come on now. 0-2 count. I'd go with the fastball here, Jack.
Just
give him triple digits on the black. Throws Splinker, tough to hit that Splinker, man, but he does. Foul tip. Gets away from Grandal. It's still 0-2.
48 pitches for the young guy so far. So
By the way, we got 66 people watching, only 53 likes. Make sure you click that thumbs up icon and help out the channel.
Get that like up. Let's go.
By the way, we have a Venmo alert, so that's going to be coming up here after this at bat. By the way, I got to line up another Paul Skenes shot here. I'm that confident he's going to get it right here. 0-2. Skenes kicks, delivers, throws, Splinker, swing and a miss, strike 3. Strikes out the side. Electric inning. There by Skenes.
Factory.
So I love that inning there from Skenes there, Lautaret, because you have the 3 strikeouts, dominant stuff with the Splinker, and then also like he had to do it with a guy in scoring position with wheels, a guy that likes to steal third base. So, there was that pressure on him, those 2 at-bats, and he still delivered those strikes one by one. Yet another Paul Skenes strikeout. Here's the number 5. And you know what, Jack? At this point, I think that the pitch count is in pretty decent shape. And, he's already got 5.
Look, I'll never sell Skenes short of anything.
By the way, $10 Venmo alert from Corey Goodwin. He says, Jelly Bean Chaser. So it's my turn, unfortunately. And I'm going to do a rotten egg one here because
let's go, Corey.
Because Jack, I've forced Jack to have a couple rotten eggs. This is the worst one, too. This is the worst one if it's bad.
You're never going to have a good one, are you?
Oh, I haven't had a good one today, and Jack had 2.
You're never going to have a good one, are you? You're never going to have a good one.
Oh, I need my hot chocolate.
All right, while he's down in some hot cocoa, if you love the Pirates, spam PIT in the comments. I will give some shout-outs while we wait for the bottom of the third.
You guys know the rules. We don't spit. We're not spitters, man. Spitters are quitters, and we're not quitters here on Steelers Talk. If you know what I'm saying.
Relax.
Goodness gracious. All right, we're going to the bottom of the third inning here, coming up for Pittsburgh.
Freedom Guy, 1776, Mike Worstel. Corey says, poor Jack.
Yeah, poor me, man. That sucked. Anyway, so we got Gonzalez, Tellez, and Hayes coming up for the Pirates. They've scored in the first 2 innings here, Jack. Got a nice 3-run lead. I definitely think that the Pirates are in the driver's seat, especially if Paul Skenes pitches as good as he did that last inning.
Just continue to.
All right.
I just saw something on my phone. Back to the game.
By the way, change up from Spears, who is still out there for the third inning. It drops below the zone. Taken by Nick Gonzalez for ball 1. 0-1 count. Spears throws slider outside the zone, ball 2. So is Spears.
He's
Starting to lose control.
He's getting rattled like I am right now.
1-1 count. Spears throws fastball. It's grounded to third base. Candelario throws to first. Close play. Gonzalez, nice hustle, but he is out.
Yeah.
Good hustle there by Gonzo there. But that's going to be out number 1.
I almost gave him.
By the way, how crazy would it be right now if Brandon Ayuk gets traded to the Steelers? Jack tells me there's no way it's happening tonight.
There is no way.
And I'm not saying it's likely it happens tonight, but I don't think the chances are 0.
You want to talk about the most legendary night? That
would be incredible. We might break the all-time Steelers Talk Super Chat and Venmo record again.
We should just do that as it is right now. That'd be fun.
By the way, first pitch to Rowdy Tellez is a disgusting slider. Goes across the zone for strike 1. 1 out in the inning. Fastball, no cutter, up in the zone. Ball 1. Good take there by Rowdy.
Been a strike 2
By the way,
ago.
Corey Goodwin is asking, do you think that we'll be able to pay Brandon Ayuk and George Pickens? I think that there's ways you can make it happen. You're going to have to make some cuts. You're probably not going to be able to sign Cam Hayward. And that's something that I understand why Steelers fans might not want to do that. You're probably going to have to let a Landon Roberts walk next offseason. You're going to have to make some changes, all right? But, with the Steelers, you could afford to get some of that money over to the offensive side of the ball. They spend way too much on the defensive side of the ball, in my opinion. This is an offensive league, and at the end of the day, Ayuk gives you the best chance at a Super Bowl. All right, here we go. We got 2-2 count here in Pittsburgh for Rowdy Tellez with 1 out in the inning. Spears throws. It's going to be a changeup, and it's going to be hit well by Rowdy into the corner. It's terrible defensive play by the left fielder, and he's going to go for 2.
Look at that big boy go.
And Tellez gets his second double of the game. Rowdy Tellez coming out of nowhere here with 2 extra base hits in this one.
Let's go, LGB.
Giving another clutch at-bat opportunity and another threat to the Pirates lineup early here in the third.
Spam those LGBs. Let's go, Bucs. That's huge. Let's go, Bucs.
Let's go.
He slid way
by
too...
By the way, this is a completely makeable play by the Reds left
Will
fielder.
Benson, yes.
It almost hit him in the face.
He slid right past it. I don't know what he was
What
doing.
is Benson doing?
It's a tough play.
It almost hit him in the face.
It's a tough play.
That should be an out. But
he slid right past it.
So I think that should be an error, but I think it was well struck. Good hit by Rowdy. By the way, it's strike 1 to Key Brian Hayes here.
Yeah, that's just unfortunate. He just didn't time it right.
Probably couldn't see it all the way either.
Yeah.
On the ground here. They're going to throw it to third, and oh no, Rowdy, what the fuck? Rowdy gets stuck in between second and third, and he's going to be out, and that's going to take away... It's going to take away the threat on the scoring position. What the hell are you doing, Rowdy? I mean, that's base running 101. Okay? Like, I might have been cut from my college baseball team if I would have made that move. Right. It is a ground ball in front of you. You don't have to run. You have an incredible athlete at short. What the hell?
Rowdy, what the fuck?
Rowdy gets caught up.
That was all time. It's a great heads-up play by
Now
Ellie.
Key Brian Hayes is at first. Now there's 2 outs in the inning.
For Connor Joe.
I mean, leave it to Rowdy Tellez to ruin a great evening. 2 extra base hits today, and he has to do that shit.
That's an all-timer right there.
God freaking.
That's a great head. I'll just get credit where credit's due. Great heads-up play by Ellie.
I guess.
Stupid, but yes, if the ball is in front of you,
stupid ass play by Rowdy Tellez. 2 outs. 0-1 count to Joe. It is a sinker. Strike 2 as he's taking it. Ah, man, Joe, come on now, Connor. Come on, CJ.
I don't know why he ran. Why'd he go?
I don't know. Because he's an idiot. 0-2 count. 2 outs.
You hate that man with a burning passion.
He stinks. Spears throws slider, beautifully placed. Spears was walking off the mound because he thought that was strike 3. Just outside the zone, though. It was the right call.
Yeah, well, yeah, for once.
It was the right call.
Made the right call.
Ball 1. It is now 1-2.
I need someone to clip that. That was hilarious.
1-2 count to Connor Joe.
Steps off.
Spears steps off here.
58 pitches. I mean, I could see Spears going 4-5 if this inning does not continue here.
1-2 count. Throws Spears slider outside. Curve too much. 2-2 count. Good discipline there from Connor.
Yeah, let's extend this at bat. Let's get the pitch count up. Let's get Spears. You got to get Spears out of here as quick as possible.
2-2 count.
You want to rain havoc on this bullpen for this week.
Spears throws slider outside, and if he loses him here, goodness gracious.
The uniforms are so bad. When they go back to the overhead cam,
it's like 2 different colors.
His sleeves and then his actual his back are 2 different colors.
3-2 count.
Because he's sweating so much.
So the runner will be going here. Fastball low in the zone. It's grounded to Ellie De La Cruz, and he can't
Makes
handle
an
it.
Error.
So that's going to be another error on Cincinnati here, and that's going to put another Pirates runner in the scoring position here.
It's just unfortunate. It's a tough play. It is an error, though.
And now we got Jack Suwinski, who's been struggling at the plate coming up. So there was a time for Ellie to make an error there. It was probably there.
Yeah, because now you
got these 2 guys
you've
that
got
have struggled at the
murderer's row coming up of Jack Suwinski and Yasmani Grandal. Murderer's row.
More like, I don't know. I don't even know what the appropriate name for them is.
It's the murderer's row of people that don't murder.
More like the Hello Kitties of. Goodness gracious.
That works as well.
These guys. Suwinski, come on now.
Listen,
the Pirates are up 3. It's not like it's a big deal if they don't get runs here, but I'd love to see Jack Suwinski come up clutch here. Good changeup, low part of the zone, strike 1. That's probably a pitch I'm happy Jack took there. That's a good pitch.
Yeah, that was also the 15th error of the season for Ellie. That is the most in Major League Baseball.
He stinks. He's an incredible physical talent, but, man, he stinks with his glove.
Yeah.
0-2.
He can
After a swing and miss, Suwinski can't hit the fastball up in the zone. That's his problem, man.
Yeah.
He cannot hit the high cheese. He just can't.
It's just not happening.
He has swung and missed on at least 4 91-mile-per-hour fastballs. Like, you can't be swinging and missing at those types of pitches. Cutter out in the zone here. It's going to be fouled off. 0-2.
Throw him another fastball up in the zone. Just end it, Just finish it off. Spears, 64 pitches. Got to get out of it here. Can't have this inning go on too much longer if he wants to stay in.
0-2 count. Fastball up in the zone. Fouled off that time. At least Jack made contact with it.
At least he made contact. That's all you can ask for.
At least he made contact. That's all I can say.
That is all you can ask for is
with the
for
way
him to make some
Suwinski's
contact.
Swinging that thing.
65. What a horrible baseball number.
Yeah, that's pretty bad, man. That's not bad. I mean, that is bad. Here we go. 0-2 count. Make sure you click that subscribe button, by the way. Help us get to 54,000 subscribers. Spears will kick and deliver. It is a cutter and once again fouled off. So, I mean, the one thing I'll give Jack here is he's making him work.
He is extending.
This
will be pitch number 6 coming up.
He's having a hard time,
If you can get Spears to 70 pitches, you're probably seeing him for one more inning and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably what I'd say. 0-2 count, fastball outside the zone. Good call by the ump. Ball 1.
Good take right there.
And good discipline from Jack to take that. Come on, Jack. Got the Jack combo here. We got Jack Sperry calling the game. Lautaret.
Jack cubed.
Jack cubed. 1-2 count. Spears throws, and it's going to be a ground ball to first base. And it's going to be taken for the final out. Bucs don't get any runs. Couple of missed clutch at-bat opportunities. Some terrible base running from Rowdy Tellez. Absolutely boo his ass for that.
That's still funny to me.
We're going to have Paul Skenes back on the mound here, folks. Struck out the side last inning. Okay, here's our Super Chat / Venmo menu here. We do prefer menu, or we do prefer Venmos here. So I'm at Jack-Sperry if you want to Venmo me, because YouTube takes 30% of our super chat. So if you want more of your money to go to us directly, you can send us Venmos at Jack-Sperry. $5 super chat, we'll do a Let's Go Bucs chant. $10, we'll do a Bean-Boozled jelly bean. I believe Jack Lautaret is up next. So if you want Jack to eat a jelly bean, $10 super chat or Venmo. If you want your name on the Helmet Hall of Fame, $20. $100 total gets you into Gold Club for life. Who is the guy that Corey, I think that you might be getting relatively close. Corey, I think you're $70 away. 65, and then Mike Worstel is 65 as well.
Oh, sorry.
So
no.
Mike Worstel is 65 away.
He
put in another 10.
I was doing Mike's math. That's my bad.
No, Mike is 55 because he put in another 10.
Okay.
So Mike is 10 away.
And then, you were right.
Mike is $55 away.
You were right on the other one, though.
And then Corey is 70
away. Yep.
From Gold Club today. And Mike said $500 for the helmet, $500, and you get to be a Black Diamond for life. You get a Super Chat sticker for life. You get a customized jersey with the retired number that we wear during our watch parties. So I'll just throw that out there, guys.
Bong.
If there's anybody that wants to become Steelers Talk royalty today, $500 is the price today.
We'll go crazy.
Plus, Jack will do a beer bong.
I'll do a beer bong. We'll get boozy. We'll have a fun time. I don't know. We'll get a little crazy with it.
All right, man.
Who you guys got?
Who you guys think's going to win, Pirates or Reds? I think the Pirates are going to come away victorious today. Take sole possession of third place. What?
We got it. It's back.
We got what?
Gamecast.
Oh, we got Gamecast back. Let's go. By the way, Skenes back on the mound. Fastball outside. It is called strike one.
All right, everyone get your who you gots in. I got to re-import this graphic. Give me a second. Okay, there it is.
0-1 count. Skenes delivers. Splinker. It is a dribbler, but it goes foul. 0-2. Come on, spam those Ks. Spam those Ks. I'm going to get this next shot ready, Jack.
I'm getting Gamecast all set up.
All right, man. I got my next shot all ready. Could this be 4 straight strikeouts for Paul Skenes?
That's too big.
Skenes will look in. Takes the sign. Kicks, delivers, fastball outside, taken, ball 1.
Ladies and gentlemen,
we have it back. We're back.
Producer Jack has worked his magic. Let me get this absolutely perfect. Producer Jack has worked his magic, and we are back.
All right, there it is. And now 1-2 pitch. It's going to be fouled off. Looked like a changeup. 1-2 count. No, it was a curveball. My mistake. So we have the ESPN Gamecast back, so you guys can see where the balls and strikes are located.
God, I was sweating over that. That was brutal.
1-2 count. Skenes is going to deliver. It's outside the zone. It is lightly tapped to second base. Nick Gonzalez will throw to Rowdy at first. Out number 1.
Let's go.
Tyler Stevenson will be up next.
La V says hello.
What's up, La V? It's coming to us from the Dominican Republic.
Let's go.
Dr. Boy said, I bet on the Reds and they are losing. Well, that's what happens when you bet against Paul Skenes, man.
Yeah, that's not a great bet. I'll tell you that right now.
First pitch to Stevenson, slider, strike 1, beautifully placed on the outside corner. Beautiful pitch. 0-1 count to Stevenson from the windup. Skenes delivers another slider. Pretty much same spot, strike 2. Unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
This guy is disgusting.
He is what the kids say, nasty.
That's how they say it?
That's
how the kids are saying it today, Jack?
How
would you know that, man? 0-2 count.
I don't know, man. I'm around a bunch of youngins.
Come on, we need another strikeout here. Skenes delivers. Splinker, it's too far inside, ball 1.
Look, we got a bunch of new guys here at Chat Sports. They're all fresh out of college.
By the way, we're a little...
I'm like 4 years out of college now.
By the way, our TV is delayed compared to ESPN Gamecast.
Is it?
We're going to get another strikeout here.
No, he's on pitch 4.
Whoa, 1-2 count, strike 3 on the outside. It's a fastball.
See, there it is. There it is. It just popped up at the same time.
I know, but the pitch showed up like 30 seconds before. There we go. Another strikeout for Skenes. That's 6 now, folks. I'm Beautiful pitch from Paul Skenes right on the black for strike 3.
Are all my prize picks really going to fail tonight because I picked the less on Skenes strikeouts? Maybe.
That's another strikeout looking for Skenes. So that tells me that he is absolutely hitting his spots today. First pitch, low in the zone, fastball, triple digits, Jack, strike 1. This guy is dealing.
He's with it. That's what we do.
I don't know if I've seen Skenes pitching this good since his second start when he started like 7 of 9 strikeouts. Second pitch is fouled off 0-2.
I mean, his start against the Dodgers was pretty impressive. His start against the Dodgers was pretty impressive.
Yeah, it was.
He gave up the nuke to Ohtani.
And the one against the Cardinals was impressive.
He gave up the nuke to Ohtani, but it's freaking Ohtani. And other than that, he was basically flawless.
2 out, Skenes throws. Oh, man, how did he make contact on that?
Oh, brother.
Change up low in the zone is fouled off by Martini. I don't even know how you can be ready for the fastball and hit that pitch that low in the zone.
That's why these pitchers with this very high velo are so dangerous.
Yeah.
Because you're you got to catch up.
Jax is asking, is that number 6K? Yes, it is. So this one here would be number 7 if he can get a strikeout. 0-2. Skenes delivers. Fastball inside. It is hit up into the air. Over to third baseman Key Brian Hayes, who's going to easily take care of it. Another very strong inning here, Jack. I don't know what his pitch count is at.
I can find it.
But I think he's got at least 2 more innings in him.
Yeah, I would say probably. He's up to
unless the Reds get to him.
He's up to 62 pitches. So yeah, he's got at least 2 more in him. At least.
Yeah.
There's a world where there could be 3.
Yeah, I mean, I think that we could see almost like what we saw from him in St. Louis, right, where he starts the 7th, and then once they start getting to him a little bit, they'll bring in Chapman at that point. But so right now, man, we're at 6 strikeouts. The over/under is set at 8.5. So if he's got 2 and maybe some change innings left, I think it's definitely possible for him to get to 9.
If that happens,
he's definitely making good pace. If he can, especially if he can keep throwing 100 miles an hour, Jack, he's going to be able to consistently get guys out.
Yeah, if that happens, Jack might be a little bit of a sad boy because he had Jack had his prize picks on the less. So
everybody type boo.
Jack will be a little sad. We both picked the less.
I didn't put money on it.
I know, but we both picked.
Well, I didn't put money on it.
But if we were confident, of course I was going to put a little cheddar on it.
Yeah, well, the confidence isn't working out.
Well,
I guess we'll have to see.
We'll have to see. We're not there yet.
We'll have to see. 4-1 Pirates heading to the bottom of the 4th inning.
I got two plays for tonight's NBA Finals game that I'm fairly confident about, and I paired those with Skenes. And, if Skenes doesn't play, then,
Did you do all or nothing, or did you do the...
It was a 3-man, so yeah, it's all.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to do a little...
So coming up for the Pirates, we're going to have Yasmani Grandal, McCutchen, and then Brian Reynolds. Brian Reynolds, by the way, is having one hell of a day. 2 hard contact base hits today. Same thing with Rowdy Tellez, even though he was an idiot on the base paths last inning.
Was an idiot!
So we're back at PNC. Grandal will lead us off here, and Spears is still out there, Jack. Disgusting slider. Check swing from Grandal, and he went.
Yeah, Spears up to 70 pitches. I mean, he could go another 2 if he wanted, if they wanted to keep that leash. I mean, he really could do it.
Yeah, it looks like they're definitely giving him, a legit chance to prove that he can be a legit starter. Throws a good sinker on the outside corner. It's fouled off. Strike 2, 0-2 count. There's a lot of Pirates fans giving the thumbs down sign to Yasmani Grandal. Especially after this last weekend, Jack, where he lobbed the ball back to the pitcher with a man on third and he scored.
Yeah, I saw that. That's
0-2 count. There we go, Yasmani. A beautiful line drive single out the center as Yasmani gets it done here. Good piece of hitting there with 2 strikes, Jack. That's a thing of beauty.
Yeah, I mean, protecting the plate, get the hands out, go the other way. Go the other way. That's how you make money. That's how you make money in this league. Home runs and going the other way.
Well, that was up the middle, but it was kind of the other way.
Other way? I mean, he did not. He didn't pull it. That's what I'm saying. He did not pull the ball.
Did not pull the baseball. Here we go. Pirates once again getting base runners against Spears here. Now throws sinker low to McCutchen, who has walked and he has doubled in this ball game to this point. 1-0 count to Kutch. 1-0 count. 2 double deuce. Throws. It's going to be grounded to third. This could be a double play. Candelario throws to Friedel at first. Did he get there in time? No, it's going to be a double play. Unfortunate there for Kutch, who was having a pretty darn good game at the plate to that point. But Spears gets a big double play, and now Brian Reynolds will come to the plate with nobody on. And you really kind of hope there, Jack, that there would be a runner on base for somebody that's been as hot as Reynolds has been.
Well, yeah, and even further than that, I mean, just to keep the inning going and get Spears' pitch count up. He's at 73 pitches. If he gets Reynolds out here quick, we're seeing him for the next inning, guaranteed.
Yeah, I'd say we'd probably see him another inning here. He's given up 4 runs, but, it seems like Cincinnati really wants to give him a legit shot. Fastball up in the zone, swung on a miss, strike 1 to Reynolds. By the way, we got another super chat coming in here.
Give me a sec.
Jack needs a second for the super chat. Fastball down the middle, but Reynolds can't handle it. He fouls it off 0-2. So Steelers Jacks asks, who are the Steelers playing in the Madden series on Wednesday and Friday? Well, Wednesday they're playing the Jets. Friday they're playing the Giants. Backdoor slider, by the way, from Spears. It's fouled off down the first base line by Reynolds. 0-2 count.
We want to show the super chat real quick
After this at-bat. We'll show the next super chat after the next at-bat here. 2 outs, 0-2 count. Nobody on base for Pittsburgh. As Spears will kick, he will fire. It is a slider outside, and it is fouled off by Reynolds, still 0-2.
The best thing he can do here is just keep battling. Keep battling. Get that pitch count up. Continue to press. Continue to press.
By the way, for those of you that don't know, we also are having our Summer Madden series here on this channel. It is Steelers Talk after all. We got 2 more live streams Wednesday and Friday starting at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so make sure you click that subscribe button. Plus, we'll probably have another Paul Skenes watch party on Sunday when he is slated to pitch again against the Rays at PNC on Sunday afternoon.
If he pitches, we'll be here.
By the way, another foul ball. 0-2 count. Spears throws. It is a changeup outside, ball 2. Or ball 1, I should say, sorry.
His pitch count is now at 80. So big.
Great job by Reynolds here, too. I mean, honestly, is it really a good thing that Spears, I kind of want him in the game as much as possible because he stinks. 1-2 count. Slider, it's hooked foul down the first base line. Good battle here by Reynolds. That's all I'll say, is that he's battling up there. I don't know if it's a good thing that Spears' pitch count is going up because I think I'd rather face him, especially multiple times through the lineup, than against a reliever, but throws fastball up, swing and a miss, strike 3. Spears is going to get a strikeout, and that's going to be it for the 4th inning. Still 4-1 Pirates, and here we go, $20 super chat. Mike getting closer to Gold Club here. Now he's $35 away. Mike, you're $35 away from Steelers Talk Gold Club.
Go.
You've been today's MVP, I believe, to this point. Maybe Fernando. No,
he's past Fernando
Mike
now.
just passed Fernando. So, Jack, we both have to do a bean. I'm not going to look. I'm going to give you one.
I can't reach. There we go.
All right. Oh, great. I got rotten egg again, guys. It's either buttered popcorn, which is, by the way, the worst flavor of jelly bean ever created. It's terrible. What'd you get, Jack?
I don't know.
What color is it?
It's like a tannish.
Tannish?
Ish.
So that looks like stink bug or toasted marshmallow.
Oh boy.
So that one's not very good.
I don't know about that, Jim.
Here's to you, Mike.
That's bad.
It's buttered popcorn. It's buttered popcorn, but it's still not good. It's not rotten egg. Are you good, Jack?
That's not good.
Do you need the garbage, or
No.
are you a quitter?
No. I've grown a tolerance, but it's bad though.
The buttered popcorn one stinks.
Actually,
I'm sorry. That should not be a
I need the
Bean-Boozled
Coke.
flavor.
I need the Coke.
I need my hot chocolate. That's not a flavor. That should be a Bean-Boozled, right? Like for it to be a Bean-Boozled, it should be like a good flavor and then a bad flavor, not 2 bad flavors. That's a joke.
None of these flavors should be a Bean-Boozled because they're all horrible.
So coming up here for the Reds, it's Jonathan India followed by Tyler Benson, and then TJ Friedel. So we're going to see Paul Skenes shove again. He's at 6 strikeouts in today's ball game. He's done a really good job, man. I think that his splinter has been unhittable. The slider at certain points has been just disgusting. And then the fastball is getting up there in the triple digits as he starts with a curveball perfectly placed on the outside corner. Jack, this guy is on a tear today. This might be the best that I've seen him. This is unbelievable with the placement that he has with his
I don't think there's ever going to be a better start than his second start where he struck out the first 7, but that's an anomaly. So, yeah, I mean, he's looking sharp. He's definitely looking sharp. This is...
By the way, splinter in the dirt, ball 1.
This is what we've come to expect with him. I'm not surprised. I'm just enjoying the ride.
Absolutely. 1-1 count. Skenes throws, beautiful splinter, swing and a miss. By the way, India could not even touch his splinter in the first at-bat where he struck out swinging.
So his velocity is starting to go down.
But that's to be expected.
But that's expected, yes.
So here we go.
Everyone
Skenes,
panic.
Throw the splinter. Throw the splinter. Skenes, 1-2, throws, fastball up in the zone, swing and a miss, strike 3. That's number 7 for Paul Skenes. Let's freaking go. Second strikeout of the day for Jonathan India.
Jack's going to lose his money tonight.
Jack's going to lose some money. Let's go. Here's the Jack losing money.
Tonight. But you know what? If Skenes is shoving and I'm losing money because he's shoving, that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
By the way, who's going to send in the Venmo when Jack when he hits the over? When he gets to 9 strikeouts, who's gonna send it in?
Who's going to reimburse me for my bad decisions?
Slider, inside part of the zone, disgusting. Strike 1 to Tyler Benson.
What's up, LJC? I see you in there.
0-1 count.
We'll see you on Dolphins tomorrow.
Skenes, fastball inside, ball. Too far inside, 99 miles per hour there.
This guy's still throwing 99 miles an hour. That's
I don't think there's anything wrong with him, Jack. I just think on certain days he's got juiced up. Like the Dodgers game is a little bit more juiced up than normal.
Yeah, that's probably true. And also it's just like he's not throwing as much.
1-1 count, change up low. Good take there by Benson, ball 2.
My ear hurts. This headset's kind of screwing with me.
2-1 count. Skenes throws fastball 100. It's hit well out in the center.
Oh, Benson got all of that one.
But it's going to be on the track, caught by Sawinski.
Weight room. Weight room.
Hit the weight room, Benson.
Weight room.
Dude, that was, I mean, it looked like he got all of it. It was a beautiful line drive. Went to the track, but hey, man, that's baseball. Sometimes you get those breaks, and Skenes definitely caught a break there. Skenes up to 70 pitches here. 2 outs in the top of the 5th. I think he's for sure got one more inning here, Jack.
Yeah, I think we see one more.
2 more strikeouts to hit the over. 2 outs. Skenes will go up against Friedel, his 3rd time through the order here. Change up, swing and a miss, strike 1.
Yeah, I think 6 is probably the number. They might push him 7. It really just depends. It's what's his leash.
Yeah. 0-1, fastball up. It's going to be a ball. 1-1.
I think he's only thrown 100 pitches once. I think that was 2 outings ago. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what his leash is.
1-1 count. Skenes will kick and deliver slider
down
the middle. It was a little bit of a hanger.
Oh, oh my God. I'm going to
swing
vomit.
and a miss. Strike 2. And by the way, the GOAT himself is here. It is Kurgan Cold coming in with a $6 super chat.
There it is. And we're back. We're back.
And we're back.
We're back. They're pulling again.
Kurgan Cold. And you have the super chat sticker, Jack. Super chat sticker.
Yeah, sorry. I was just doing that one quick. I'll get it. We'll go back to it in a second.
1-2 count. Skenes looking for his 8th strikeout of the day. Throws. It's hit hard to center.
100 miles an hour.
100 miles per hour. Hit hard to center. Sawinski's going to catch it as Skenes gets a standing ovation as he heads into the dugout. So Skenes is doing a great job. 7 Ks to this point. Kurgan Cold says sup. We'll get his super chat sticker on here because Jack learned how to do that.
Which one is it? Let me just I got to cycle through them. Just give me a second. He's
the red one.
He's diamonds,
there it is.
Right? There it is.
There we go. Kurgan Cold with a $6 super chat says sup.
And on cue.
And on cue, there is the $9 super chat.
There it is. Boom.
Spam those nices in the chat for our man, Kurgan Cold.
And nice.
By the way, I'm going to check what we're at right now because we're trying to get to our 7th straight. 7th straight.
Yeah, we're behind, man.
We're a little bit behind.
We're behind. I won't lie to you.
We need to, we have some ground that we need to catch up.
We got to step on the gas a little bit if we want to get there. Step on the gas.
So right now, what we have,
we got 105 in suits.
We have $85.50 on Venmo. So right now we're at $190.
Yeah, we got some ground to make up.
We got some ground to make up if we want to get to $1,000 in Super Chat and Venmo revenue today if we want to keep the streak alive. So if you have a couple bucks that you want to help towards the cause here, you want and my boss has already also told me, Jack, that, or our bosses, I should say, that if we get to $1,000 today and we keep the streak alive, we're going to do a Paul Skenes jersey raffle on Sunday for the next Paul Skenes watch party. All right, so if you guys want a Paul Skenes raffle, let's get those super chats rolling, those Venmos rolling. Here's our super chat / Venmo menu, and if you'll show my Venmo down there, Jack in the L3. I am at Jack-Sperry. We do prefer Venmos over super chats, guys, because we get to keep more of the proceeds. YouTube takes 30% of every dollar we make in super chats, so Venmo is really the preferred option. Again, I am at Jack-Sperry. If you guys will be so kind and get those Venmos going so that we can do a Paul Skenes jersey raffle on Sunday. So we're back at PNC. It is O'Neal Cruz up to the plate and Spears back out there here. Venmo alert from somebody that I think you know who it is.
Yeah, probably.
I think you know who it is.
I know what I'm about to get.
By the way,
I wasn't expecting that.
It's 1-1 in Pittsburgh. First pitch was a strike. Second pitch was a ball.
Wait, so you're sure it's that full amount?
Yeah.
Nice.
So now line drive from Cruz. It's right at India. It's going to be caught. Good contact there from Cruz. But India's just right there. 1 out in the inning.
So that would put us... Well, we'll talk about it when we get there.
We'll talk about it when we get there. We've got a Venmo alert, guys.
We'll talk. When do you want? At the end of the half inning?
After the next at bat.
Okay. Well,
actually, half inning. We'll do half inning.
Yeah, this one's half inning worthy.
Yeah, this one is a half inning worthy Venmo alert. Trust me on this one, guys.
Oh, and Mike.
Oh, Mike! Put the Gold Club sticker on Mike Worstel.
Oh!
A $35 super chat, by the way, ball 1 to Nick Gonzalez.
There it is. Welcome to the Gold Club,
Welcome
Mike.
to the Gold Club, Mike. Gets a shout out on every show. Gets a Steelers Talk Gold Club sticker. And by the way, Mike, $400 more on today's show, and you get a customized super chat sticker, your own jersey with your own number that I wear on our Steelers watch parties this year. Just going to throw that out there. But welcome.
Let's go, Mike.
Welcome, Mike, to Steelers Talk Gold Club, everybody. Let's go, Mike. $35 super chat. By the way, it's 1-2 to Nick Gonzalez back at Pittsburgh here. Spears is going to kick. He's going to deliver. Slider, outside ball, 2. 2-2 count to arguably the best hitter in the Pirates lineup over the last month or so.
I don't think there's much argument about it. I mean, Brian Reynolds, he's been on a tear the last few weeks, but yeah, consistently Gonzalez has been
Kurgan Gonzalez fouls this 2-2 pitch out. Still 2-2. Kurgan Cold says, Gold Club Mike. Has a nice ring to it, if you ask me. That's there. A good one, Big shout out to Mike Worstel with that $100 total on today's stream. He's $400 away from Black Diamond status. Kurgan Cold says, calling all yins. Kurgan knows how to get the people going. Slider here to Gonzalez. It's hit hard and it's caught.
Oh, that's a great catch.
A diving catch.
He's hurt, it looks like.
By the center fielder for Cincinnati.
He's hurt.
And he's a little bit hurt. It looks like he rolled up on something, on probably his foot.
I think it's his shoulder. I think he landed on his
center fielder?
That's Friedel.
So that's TJ Friedel, their leadoff hitter. It looked a little bit like he trapped the baseball, Jack. I don't know if that's reviewable.
I think he caught it, but I think it's his shoulder.
But nothing you could have done there if you're Gonzo. He hit that really well.
It's his shoulder.
Oh,
Look,
it's his shoulder. Yeah. He rolled up on his shoulder after diving on it. Great catch by TJ Friedel.
Yeah, it's his shoulder.
Ugh.
So something similar. I hate to keep going back to the Red Sox. Something similar happened to shortstop. The Red Sox starting shortstop Trevor Story. He made a diving play.
No, it looks like he's grabbing his hamstring, Jack. He's grabbing his hamstring.
Yeah, you might be right, actually.
His right hamstring is what...
I thought like he was reacting to his shoulder.
It doesn't look like his shoulder really rolls. Look, his arm goes under to grab his hamstring.
You know what? Yeah, I think you're right, actually.
That's what it looks like. So while they're looking at Friedel, let's get to this Venmo alert here. This one!
Wait. I gotta. I just want to. No. Do you want it to be right or not? Do you want it to be right or not?
Fix it.
I am, but you gotta give me like more than 2 seconds.
There we go.
This one's coming from Kurgan Code Bang! Let's go Bucs! Let's go Bucs! Let's go Bucs! Here we go Steelers! Here we go! Here we go Steelers! Here we go! Here we go Steelers! Here we go!
So now
we're halfway there.
We're more than halfway there. We got $454 on Venmo. And then we get to
140 on soup.
And then we got 140 in soup. So whatever that is. So we're getting pretty close to 700.
So where were you?
Or 600.
Where were you on Venmo?
454.
454
so
plus.
We're getting close to 600.
140 is we're $6 off. So it's $5.94.
So we're pretty much we're more than halfway there to making it 7 straight live streams. We're just a little bit more than $400 away. For making this 4 straight live streams seven straight live streams in a row with at least $1,000 in Super Chat, Venmo revenue. A big part of that, Mr. Kurgan Cold.
Kurgan Cold in the chat says we ain't done either.
We ain't done. We ain't done, baby. Let's see if he says calling all yins. Let's go. Let's go, Kurgan. You're a real one, my friend. Let's get it going. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're about to get things going back at PNC.
So Friedel left the game.
Friedel left the game, folks. I don't know who replaced him.
So Benson moved to center. Oh, I got it right here. Okay. Jacob Hurts. I don't even know.
A backup player. A backup player for Cincinnati.
Is now playing left field. Will Benson has moved from left to center.
By the way, Kurgan Cold says, we ain't done. No, we're not, Kurgan. If I know you, you ain't done, my friend.
We ain't done. You see that name on the Gamecast?
Yep.
Hurts.
Whatever it is. First pitch to Tellez is a high fastball, ball 1. Spears getting up there here in pitch count, 91 pitches. Now throws a sweeping slider inside, called ball 2. Decent pitch. Tellez today has 2 extra base hits, but he had a terrible base running mistake a couple innings ago. Amber Chambers says Kurgan isn't done.
He's not done.
I don't think he's done either, man.
We're $406 away from a K.
Got it. By the way, slider in there, strike 1. Spears throws fastball up, and Tellez is going to pop this up among the infield. Spears now is get called off by Candelario, who catches it, and that's going to be the 3rd out. So, listen, Jack, Spears gave up 4 runs in his first 2 innings. Wasn't the best start. He was a little rattled to start, but then he settled down. And, right now, I mean, it's within striking distance. Yep. It's within save distance here.
Spears is at 94 pitches. That's probably the last we've seen. We're going to see of him today. Respectable outing.
Respectable outing for somebody that hasn't started at all this season, giving up 4 runs. I mean, maybe not the best start, maybe what he was looking for today, but at the end of the day, man, he's giving his team a shot to win. Okay, before we get to our next Venmo alert here, chatsports.com/Skenes. I'll send it to you after this.
Okay.
Chatsports.com/Skenes if you want an affordable piece of Paul Skenes memorabilia today. The jerseys are completely crazy price, man. They're like $150. today, this jersey from our friends at Fanatics costs like $40, guys. It's a really good deal. All the sizes are available, or at least they were when we checked earlier. So if you guys want a Paul Skenes jersey, you can get one right now from chatsports.com/Skenes. And if you make a purchase when you use that link down below, it's in the comments and description of today's show. They're going to send, our friends at Fanatics are going to send us part of the proceeds. So, I mean, we love Super Chats, we love donations, we love Venmos, all that great stuff. You want another way to help out the channel? Order a Paul Skenes jersey today when you go to chatsports.com/Skenes.
I do want to say as well, I ordered a shirt, Sperry.
Yes, and it still hasn't arrived?
It was delivered today.
Oh, that's...
So I will have it for the next live.
All right, man. Kurgan Cold, my man. We've got another Venmo alert coming your way here. By the way, Ellie De La Cruz, J-Mayor Candelario, and then Steer is going to be up for the Reds. So 2, 3, 4. So this is going to be maybe a tough stretch here for Skenes. If you can get through this, though, I think you could even get through the 7th. But this one's coming in from Kurgan Cold. By the way, Kurgan, we implemented the graphics so you could see your Black Diamond sticker during your Venmo alert. So no need to worry about that anymore. Let's get it going. And by the way, we've got Lord Buddy Bear.
Lord Buddy Bear's here.
Let's go. All right, man. So we're back in Pittsburgh. 0-1 count after a first pitch strike from Skenes. It is Ellie De La Cruz who doubled his last at bat. Kind of a fluke. Double there, I'd say.
It was a good piece of hitting, but yeah, you got a little lucky, though.
I do want to answer. Slider inside 1-1.
Buddy Bear's question. Do they only do Skenes games? Yes. We are only doing Paul Skenes starts.
By the way, spam those nices for Kurgan Cole. Everyone spam those nices for Kurgan Cole, who's put in over $400 in Super Chats and Venmos today already. By the way, fastball inside, ball 2.
So now we're less than 400 away from a K. And that means a... Paul Skenes jersey raffle in the next live.
Paul Skenes throws a changeup low, 3-1.
I just want to set the stage, too, for this raffle. Whoever gets this is getting, like, a very hard-to-find piece of memorabilia. I wanted to get a jersey. And they're so hard to find.
It's a splitter, and it's going to be Rowdy screwed up again. Rowdy mishandled a diving play at first, and Ellie, with his speed, gets on first. What the hell? Somebody get somebody else out there because Rowdy stinks.
Rowdy stinks.
I mean, it's not the easiest play in the world as a first baseman, but this is something that a major league first baseman should make every time. And he just looks like a freaking joker out there. What are we doing?
Kurgan, thank you, man. I got this hat for these streams, these occasions. I appreciate that.
So now the Reds have a speed demon with 36 stolen bases already on the season on base with the 3-4 hole up now. It's Candelario, first pitch, 99 on the gun. It's fouled back, 0-1.
Paul Skenes' 80th pitch of the day is a 99-mile-an-hour fastball. You just can't teach that, man.
Honestly, man, I'm starting to think this might be it. Save his arm a little bit.
It might be, Jim, depending on...
Is he at 7 Ks right now? I think he's at 7.
7, yeah.
Skenes throws
I
over.
thought he had him for a sec. I thought he got him.
Rowdy says he might have gotten him.
Let's see.
Let's see the replay here.
That was close.
Skenes has one of the dirtiest right hand. Oh, I think he might have gotten him. Oh, this is close. Ellie contorts his body. Oh, it's close. I think he
did actually.
I think he might have got him, folks.
Wait, are they challenging that?
I don't know. I mean, they haven't had a pitch.
They're challenging it. I think he got him.
I think he got him. Paul Skenes has one of the best.
That was a nasty pickoff.
It's one of the best pickoff moves in baseball, and I think he got him. It's close.
Mm-hmm.
De La Cruz is really contorting his body to take himself away from the tag, but Tellez, to his credit, puts the tag on him, I think, before. Now, is it conclusive proof? I'm not sure if it's conclusive.
We need another angle. They're showing us one angle. They're showing us this angle is horrible. They're showing us two angles that don't give us anything.
Yeah, the Cincinnati first base umpire. Okay, this might be it. Got him. Oh, I think he might be in. Oh, I just don't think that that there is enough here.
Yeah, that's close.
Great
pickoff attempt, though. That's an incredible pickoff attempt.
He might have got him by like a millisecond, but I'm not sure if we have anything on video that says he definitely got him out.
Now, they do say the replay officials in New York have like way more camera angles than we do.
Okay.
They do. I don't know why we don't get those camera angles too.
I will say, based on the one that they're showing mainly here, it looks like he got him just before he got his hand on there, but it's not a conclusive angle in my opinion.
It was enough for Pittsburgh to challenge. And you don't just throw around challenges willy-nilly because you only get one challenge a game.
Yeah.
For anyone that cares, Game 5 of the NBA Finals is also officially tipped. We're in the middle of the first quarter.
But you guys aren't going anywhere because we got the real ones here on Steelers Talk.
Oh, yeah.
Watching some
I'm not
Bucs
saying that. I'm
regular
just
season baseball. Watching Paul Skenes.
Yeah.
I'd rather watch Paul Skenes than that basketball game anyway, man. We all know the Celtics are going to win the series.
Yeah.
It's over.
Give me some.
You're too far away. Your arms are too short. All right, there we go.
Yeah, I know. I got short arms. Whatever. I'm 5'9".
They're still looking at this, by the way.
It's close, man. It's close. I'll tell you what. It's close. Let's do a little sound off right now. And knowing my luck, they're going to come out and tell us. Right?
By the way, we are less than $400 away from.
Oh, here it comes.
Oh,
he's out!
He's out! Paul Skenes.
Let's go!
What a play by Paul Skenes.
Type your LGBs. Let's go Bucs. That's it.
That's worthy of a towel wave here.
Woo!
Let's go Bucs. Let's go Bucs. Let's go Bucs. Here we go Steelers. Here we go. Only one here because we got Skenes back up there, and it's a changeup, ball one to Candelario. There was already one strike in the at-bat. So 1-1 count here. Candelario, to this point, has had a pretty decent game at the plate, and he's going to have another line drive out to right, and it's caught by Connor Joe. Another hard hit here from Candelario. But once again, Jack, a theme for this game is that Cincinnati is hitting the ball hard occasionally here, but it's always going right to a Pittsburgh Pirate defender.
Yeah, good contact. Just getting a little unlucky with where it's going. Skenes working well.
I think he's going to work into the seventh. I'm not sure if he's going to finish the seventh, but I think he's earned the right to, to work to get in there.
He's up to 83 pitches. He could go another inning, I think.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Fastball up in the zone, swing and a miss here from Tyler Steer.
Spencer
Steer, my bad.
Yeah.
I keep getting them mixed up.
Oh, you're good. Tyler Stevenson.
Yeah, that's who I was thinking of, the Tyler. Spencer Steer, the cleanup hitter for Cincinnati. Splinker left kind of in the middle of the zone. It's going to be hit out to left center for a base hit. They're going to throw it into second, and it's just going to be a single here for the Reds.
It's all right.
Another solid base hit here. I'm going to count the hard contact here from Cincinnati. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times today where they've had hard contact against Skenes.
So Kurgan's asking, can he pitch the whole game, or is it not possible? I mean, he could,
I don't.
But not like today. But like it's all pitch count. Like you don't.
I think if he has like a no hitter going, they'll let him take it.
You don't ever want your pitcher going more than 100 pitches, and with the velocity that Skenes throws at.
Well, you can have him over 100, but like not much.
But not like
yeah.
You know what I mean. Like 100's usually the benchmark where, like, that's kind of where you want.
By the way,
stop.
First pitch was a changeup low ball. Second pitch here. It's going to be a fastball, 100 miles per hour. It swung on and fouled off right to the backstop. So Fraley's right on it, man.
His 86th pitch, 100 miles an hour. You cannot teach that.
Can't teach that, man. Top of the 6th inning here. Kurgan thanks us for the info. We thank you for your support for the channel, Kurgan. 1-1 count. Skenes throws slider, and it's going to be hit foul off to right field here. 1-2 count.
I'm going to be that guy.
Need the strikeout right here.
I would really like for them to get an out. Let's just not have it be a strikeout, shall we?
So, for those of you that don't know, Jack bet the under. He put his money on the under for Skenes.
Look, man.
1-2 count. Skenes is going to throw fastball outside, ball 2.
Look, we both picked the under.
Everybody type boo in the
No,
chat.
you don't gotta boo me.
Boo.
You don't gotta boo
He put
me.
money against Paul Skenes.
Look,
I didn't think he was going to get the over, but I did put money against it.
I think the Pirates are going to win. Like, there's no doubt about that.
2-2 count. Skenes throws fastball outside, fouled off.
We can just go about it a different way.
By the way, Mike says boo Lautaret.
Mike, I don't know. I think Mike.
Amber's asking us, do we do football games too? Yes, we do every single Steelers game, preseason, regular season, postseason. We also have Madden live streams where we do simulated games during the week, Wednesdays and Fridays. So Amber, join us on Wednesday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern is when we go live. Ball here, outside fastball to Fraley. It's now 3-2. Runner will be going here.
Yep.
So runner will be going here. 3-2, 2 out. Skenes delivers. Splinker, did he go? And no, he did not.
That's a great
It's going to be a walk. First walk of the day dealt by Skenes. And now, Jack, now it's starting to get into the questionable.
Yeah.
I think that this might be Skenes' final inning.
91 pitches, and he's starting to lose a little bit of command. So I would not be surprised to see some action in the bullpen coming up.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we see somebody up right now. I haven't seen anybody, but I guess we'll see.
Yeah. Skenes obviously not happy with it.
2 strikes, or 2 outs, I should say. Splitter on the inside ball.
He's not missing by much, but he is starting to lose that command. This is probably going to be it for Mr. Skenes.
Yeah, and he's only got one more out to get here, so that means he's not going to hit the over. Wait, was the over at 8 today?
It's straight up 8. So
if he gets 8, then it's a wash.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So you don't make. So wait, how does that affect?
I actually don't know. So that's
if you get the other 2 right, then it's fine.
Probably.
Yeah.
Maybe it just reverts to like a 2-player entry. I actually don't know.
2-0 count, throws. It's going to be a Splinker fouled off. 2-1 count. By the way, it's Tyler Stevenson up at the plate, the Cincinnati catcher.
Yeah.
Kurgan says leave him in. He says get the over and strikeouts and leave.
Hey, look, man. If he gets it, I'll give him a tip of the cap. But we'll see.
2-1 count, 2 outs.
All right, here we go.
Off.
2 strikes. This is probably it for Mr. Skenes. This is probably it. Everybody stand up. Stand up.
Come on now. We want one more Paul Skenes shot. I've got my shot right here. I've got it lined up. We need it right now. Who's going to send in that Venmo if he sends another strikeout our way?
Stand up.
Who's going to send that Venmo for K number 8? Throws. Fastball. It's going to be dribbled.
Little
Skenes
PFP.
is going to get it. Throw first. Delivers a strike. And that is going to be the final out of the 6th inning. Once again, Skenes gets out of it. Unfortunately, I can't drink this.
All right.
I'm a little bit sad I didn't get to drink that final one. All right, we got 75 people watching here. If you're enjoying what you're listening to, we do these Paul Skenes watch parties every time Paul hits the mound, so make sure you click that subscribe button. We also have daily Steelers content here on the channel. Put out an awesome piece about Brandon Ayuk saying that the 49ers don't want him back in 2024, what that means for the Steelers, all that great stuff. And we have 2 Steelers live shows every week as well, Wednesday and Friday, both at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We have our Madden Summer Series where we're simulating every single game of the Steelers 2024 season. Steelers are 5-1 in the simulated season to this point. So they're playing really good football, or at least fake football right now. So that's a lot of fun. You can join us by clicking that subscribe button right now, turning on your notifications, and joining us for every single Steelers Talk live stream. Speaking of our live streams here, Jack, we have not had less than $1,000 in Super Chat / Venmo revenue this month. Every single live show this month has been over $1,000. That is 6 straight live shows. That is unprecedented here at Chat Sports. And we kind of just had a crazy show on Friday where we made $8,000.
I don't know. Some of you guys saw me there. I made a little appearance there at the end of that stream.
That was just an incredible day.
That's crazy.
And today we are It's going to be close, I think. All right, we're less than 400 away. I think we're going to get there eventually.
I think a win will help big time.
But I think a win is going to help a lot here.
Yeah.
So our super chat / Venmo menu, if you want to show my Venmo on the L3 there, Jack. Let's go. Bucs Chant is $5. $10 is a Bean-Boozled jelly bean. $20 is the name on the helmet Hall of Fame. Get your name on there. Then $100 total is the Steelers Talk Gold Club. We already had a new member, Mike Worstel, join the club today. Congratulations to Mike for joining Gold Club. Then $500, you get to join Black Diamond Club, where you get a customized Super Chat sticker. You also get a customized jersey with your number and your name on there. All great stuff. Kurgan Cold saying, let's go Yins. So here we go. Brian Hayes will kick us off here in the 6th. Spears still out there, Jack. So Cincinnati's really giving him his fair shake here.
Yeah.
First pitch is fouled off, strike one.
Yeah, it looks like Skenes is giving hugs, giving high fives. So I think that's it for Skenes. I think he's done for the night.
0-1 slider is in there, strike two. And I think Cincinnati has seen that Spears has kind of settled down here in the middle innings, and they're letting them kind of ride it out here. 0-2 count. Spears throws slider. It's fouled off. 0-2 still.
Again, this is his audition for the rotation. They had one of their starters go down on the 60-day DL. He was competing for the spot in spring training, did not get it, ended up getting not demoted, but moved to the bullpen. This is his spot.
Wild pitch. It's going to be 1-2.
This is his spot to prove that he deserves to be in this rotation, and he'll get time. 60-day DL. That's 2 months. I mean, he's going to have a few good starts, but he's got to prove it.
Yeah.
And I think he has tonight. Four earned runs.
Throws, fastball, sinker down in the zone, fouled off by Key Bryan. It'll be still 1-2. Good battle here from Key Bryan.
Steelers, Jacks, damn, they're hugging Skenes. I think Skenes' day is done.
Yeah,
giving hugs, giving fist bumps. I think he's done. They haven't shown the bullpen yet, but I would assume there's action in the bullpen right now.
1-2 count. Spears trying to get another K here. Throws high fastball. It is laced up the middle lightly. It's caught by Jonathan India. 1 out.
It's all right. We're getting into the dog days of the game.
The dog days of the game. I don't think I've heard that.
Yeah,
I've heard the dog days of summer.
Yeah,
You know,
dog days of the season. We're getting into the back half of the game, starting to slow down a little bit.
Second half of the ball game here, bottom of the 6th. Looks like Skenes won't be going out. Cut fastball here, top of the zone. First pitch to Connor Joe. Catcher can't see it, neither can the pitcher, and it's going to drop in the stands.
It was in the stands. Yeah, it was in the stands. There was no shot at that.
0-1 count here. Pirates up 4-1. Haven't seen any runs since the bottom of the 2nd inning. First inning, Reds started the game with a run, and when they were hitting Skenes pretty hard in that first inning, then the Pirates get 3 in the bottom of the 1st. Pirates add another one in the bottom of the 2nd, and that's been the action to this point. Paul Skenes did a pretty darn good job today. We'll show his player bio here in just a little bit, how he did today. Oh, my goodness. A slider's hanging. It's crushed by Connor Joe, but it's out. Foul. 0-2 count. Goodness gracious. He absolutely crushed that baseball as Paul Skenes looks like, damn, should have hit that fair.
God, Skenes and Jones are both 22 years old. That's
man.
insane.
They're young, and they're superstars, man. Jared Jones, the fact that Jones has 6 losses on the year with a 3.76 ERA is a joke. Slider outside, swung on and missed by Connor Joe. Strike 3, as that's his 2nd strikeout of the day. And we'll see Jack Suwinski and Yasmani Grandal here. 2 guys that came into the night batting 180. So I feel like Spears, who's at 103 pitches right now, Jack, looks like he's going to get through this inning unscathed. And, with 4 straight innings of scoreless baseball.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a bunt from Suwinski, and it's caught in the air. A terrible bunt by Jack, and it's going to be out number 3 for the Pirates, as it looks like we will see a new pitcher for the Pirates next half inning. I will say, though, the one person that has just been phenomenal here on Steelers Talk as of late that isn't here tonight is Platinum 666. And I want to give a shout-out to Platinum because he's been phenomenal. He told me he was going to tune into yesterday's live stream, but because we weren't able to do this stream yesterday, it looks like he won't be back. Kurgan says, or won't be back for today's stream. Hopefully, we see Platinum on Wednesday's live. Sure, and I'm sure we will. We got Paul Skenes' stats today, guys. 6 innings pitched. He's given up 6 hits, 7 Ks, 1 walk, and no homers allowed. Pretty good, darn good day here, Jack. I'm not going to say it was his best performance. He had like a stretch there where he was absolutely dominant. But I don't think that this was necessarily his best outing. But hey, just 1 earned run allowed. I'm perfectly fine with this outing.
Didn't give up any home runs, which is huge. He's been known to give up the long ball. Didn't give up any home runs. Only 1 walk is really good. 7 Ks, respectable. And he held his own in some tricky situations with runners in scoring position, runners on base. It's what you expect from Paul Skenes.
Yep.
It's another solid outing. He went 6, which is all you can ask for your starting pitcher nowadays. And he was still pumping triple digits in the 80s, 90s of his pitch count. I mean, he started to lose his command there at the end. It happens. But
especially when you get up to 100 pitches, close to.
But he did. It's a solid outing from the young man.
Absolutely. I see Kurgan Cold down there. I see Steeler Jacks. I see Amber. I see Joey Wagner. I see our newest Gold Club member, Mike Worstel. I see Corey Goodwin in the chat. We got all the real ones in the chat right now, man. 55 people watching. 70 people have liked the show. We're less than $400 away from $1,000 in Super Chat revenue today. Super Chat / Venmo revenue.
Our boy is in the pitch. Aroldis is in for Skenes.
Chappie is in.
It's an absolute electric factory. We get 6 or 7 from Skenes, and then they automatically go to Chapman right after every single time. It is an electric factory.
It's happened every time we've done a Paul Skenes watch party that they just throw Chappie in there, the first guy that comes out of the pen.
They're like, oh, you guys are tired of seeing 100 miles an hour?
First pitch from Chappie is a slider up in the zone, ball 1 to Martini. How did it? Never mind.
What?
Never mind.
Ask the question.
I got my answer.
Okay.
1-0 count. Chappie throws. It's gonna be another slider up in the zone, man. That's just gotta be so weird, man. You're expecting cheese, and it's a high slider. And Martini just looked absolutely dumbfounded. Strike 1.
That's what these guys do. They got like 2 pitches. They got that fastball going 100 miles an hour and then an off speed.
1-1 slider up in the zone. He swung and missed at it. He was completely fooled. Completely fooled.
That's why these guys are so deadly. You've got that cheese.
That was almost like a protect me kind of swing. Like it's like, oh man, if this is a fastball, it's gonna hit me. Let me swing at it.
That was a sword.
Like
man.
That was the ultimate sword. 1-2 count. Chappie trying to K him up. Throws slider up in the zone. He kind of lasered in on that, but it was fouled back.
He has
still
not
0-2.
Thrown a fastball.
Corey says, how much more do we need? We need about $400. We still need $400 to keep the streak alive.
He has not thrown a fastball yet.
1-2 count. Could this be the first fastball from Chapman?
Yes,
it is. 97 on the gun. It's fouled off 1-2.
My Lord. This is electric. It's an electric factory. I love
watching Chapman pitch. He hasn't always been great, but lately he's actually pitched really well for the Pirates. 1-2 count. Chapman kicks, delivers, swung. He swung.
It hit him, though.
It
hit him.
It hit him in the hand.
Yeah.
He was in the middle of a swinging motion. Are they going to call him out? Or are they going to give him the base? I think they're going to give him the base.
Right after you said it, Chapman's been pitching really well lately, hit by pitch.
God, man. Leave it to me to jinx that.
No, it happens. I do that all the time.
Jack, what is Chapman's ERA this year? That's Boyd Buddy Bear's asking.
Let me look. I can pull that up real quick.
So, yeah, they're going to give Martini the base, but he's in a lot of pain, man.
Aroldis Chapman's ERA this year is 3.96.
3.96, not great.
Not horrible.
But lately, he's pitched really well.
Yeah. He is.
By the way, this is a slider that just completely went awry.
Oh, got him right in the wrist.
That looks like a swing. I'm sorry.
It got him right in the wrist. That hurts.
Look at this swing. I mean, I feel for the guy. He didn't
go.
Yes, he did. He went. That bat totally crosses the plane.
That's close, man.
That is strike 3. I don't care if he got hit. The bat clearly goes past the plane. That should be strike 3. But no, we want to play a pity party here at PNC Park for somebody that got hit in the wrist. What a joke.
Yeah, I mean, Mookie Betts is going to be missing a lot of time with a fractured hand after getting hit kind of like that yesterday.
I mean, as a baseball player, I've been hit like that. It fucking sucks. But hey, the rules are the rules. If you swing, call it a strike.
They're doing something. He said something.
The umpire's saying something.
They clarified something. I don't know.
So, Martini will be on base. Ridiculous. If the Pirates lose this game because that runner got on base, I'm going to be mad.
Well, they would have to score 2 more runs.
Oh, I
after
know, Jack. I know.
Or 3 more runs after that.
0 outs. India's going to try to bunt. It's up in the air, but
Yeah.
Rowdy Tellez is too fat to get there.
Okay, come on.
Strike 1.
Come on.
I might be being a little too hard on Rowdy there. I might have been
that
a little.
That one's a little. I
might have been a little hard on
that
Rowdy
was,
there.
That was a little. That was a little. Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
0-1 count. God, he annoys me.
I know.
Chapman will throw. Fastball up in the zone. Ball 1. 1-1 count to Jonathan India. We got 8-9 here for the Reds before the lineup turns over. Chapman better get this thing going. Better get a ground ball or something here.
Yeah. The last thing we want is an Aroldis Chapman implosion.
We do not want the tying run to go to the plate. By the way, Friedel's out of the game. So it's really like 3 bottom of the order hitters here.
You got 3.
By the way, change up here below the zone, 2-1. 2-1 count. Chappie trying to figure it out here. Runner on first, no out. Now he's going to throw over and he
got him!
Chappie got him!
He's in a rundown.
They are in a pickle, and he's going to be
they
tagged
got him. Let's
out.
go!
Big time play and big time throw over from Aroldis Chapman. The second time today where a Reds base runner has been thrown out on the base paths by a pitcher. By the way, that might have been a balk.
Well, we're not going to talk about that.
We're not going to talk about that, but come on now, Chappie. That was definitely playing the line. If I was the base runner there, I would be pretty pissed. 2-1 count. Fastball up in the zone. India fouls it off. 2-2. Kurgan says Chappie magic.
Chappie magic.
Gotta believe it. 2-2 count. Chap throws. Splitter beautiful on the outside part of the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
Whoa.
2 outs.
Boom. All right, we got a pinch hitter coming in. Stuart Fairchild is replacing Will Benson. What do we got on Mr. Stuart Fairchild?
Stuart Fairchild is now the batter.
Batting a crisp 229 with an OPS of 672, 30 strikeouts, 4 home runs, 27 hits, and 118 plate appearances for Mr. Fairchild.
Not bad.
Yeah, but not great.
He's been all right. Probably better than Benson, if we're being honest.
Mid as if.
I see Edward Cicerelli. I hope I'm saying that right, my friend. Says, swing and a miss, baby. You got to love it.
Oh, that was Chapman's 1,192nd career strikeout. 5th most all-time by a reliever. Congrats.
He's awesome. Congrats to Chappie, man. Top 5 all-time in reliever strikeouts in his career. He's a future Hall of Famer for sure, man. Beautiful slider. Disgusting.
Dude, has he thrown any? He's thrown like what? Maybe 3?
No, he's thrown
fastballs?
He's thrown more than that.
3 fastballs?
He's thrown more than
maybe
that.
5?
I think.
Well, I don't.
He's thrown a lot of the breaking pitches tonight, I will say. 0-1 count to Fairchild. Throws the splitter again, but it hits the plate. 1-1 count.
He's thrown 13 pitches, 8 for strikes. Dude, I'm telling you, it might be like 3. He's thrown 13 pitches, 14.
1-1 count. Chappie lifts, fires, fastball. It's hit very hard. Out to left center. It's not going to get out, though. Oh, my goodness. Don't scare me like that, folks. Center fielder and left fielder here almost collided, but it was caught by Mr. McCutcheon for the final. No, not Mr. McCutcheon. Mr. Reynolds for the final out here in the inning.
All right, we never really touched on this one while we're at commercial break. Grade Skenes' performance tonight.
Yeah, grade Skenes' performance tonight. I'll give him a solid B. Maybe B+. B+ is fair, I think.
Yeah, I'm going to probably be at a straight up B.
Because,
he started to lose his command at the end, and that's probably what did it for him.
I think when you have, the raised expectations for a Paul Skenes start, it's a B. But then, for like just a generic MLB starter, it's a B+. He only gave up 1 earned run. He was great in the clutch at-bat situations today. He had a pickoff. That certainly helps his grade a bit. He had his breaking stuff working today. Absolutely. Maybe he wasn't as overpowering with his fastball as he has been in past starts, but I thought it was pretty darn good. Probably give him a B+. Is probably where I'm sitting right here with him. I thought he pitched damn good.
Yeah. I'm around a B.
Why the B and not the B+? Is that just like the heightened expectations, or like what? Like
I think we have to be realistic. Like, that's a good outing.
Really good outing. That's why I'm giving it a B+.
But like,
give up 1 earned run.
But like, if we're going like A+ for him,
I went B+. What's wrong with B+?
I'm not saying anything's wrong with B+. I'm just giving it a B.
Why are you giving it a B?
Because I think he lost his command at the end. He didn't fully have his command for the entire time. The velo was down a little bit. He accomplished what he needed to. He only went 6. I would have liked to see him go 7, but losing command at the end led to longer at-bats.
Mike also started out shaky in the first inning.
Did start out shaky in the first inning as well.
I mean, I think they were just hitting him hard.
Yeah. Didn't find his footing. They had a clear game plan to go against him. He was not throwing the fastball well at the beginning, so he was going to his off speed. He was losing command at the end of the game, which led him to, have some longer counts that led to him probably not being able to pitch another inning.
And we have Brent Suter, the new pitcher for Cincinnati, out there, throws 2 straight balls.
I do just want to say for the record, though, a B is a great grade. A B is a great grade.
Yeah, B's certainly not bad, for sure. Grandal is now up.
Suter. Brett Suter.
Suter throws sinker up in the zone. It's popped up by Grandal. And it's going to be caught by the right fielder for the first out.
Suter, 37 innings pitched so far this year, 29 strikeouts, an ERA of 3.65, and a whip of 122. He has started 3 games. Interesting.
Yeah, and you also have to take into account here, Jack, 30-minute delay.
Yeah, no doubt.
30-minute weather delay. I think he pitched just fine today, for sure.
He did.
Four-seam fastball on the inside part of the plate to Kutch is going to be a ball 1. So Kutch today has a double, a walk, and a flyout. And now he's going to rip one to third, but it's going to be handled and thrown over for the second out. Two outs here in the bottom of the 7th.
Very efficient inning for Suter so far. Only 5 pitches.
Oh man, you know what we got to we know what we have to bring into these watch parties, Jack.
What?
7th inning stretches. And we forgot to do that today, and I feel bad about it.
That's funny.
2 outs. Suter throws. Brian Reynolds, good curveball, swung on and missed. Strike 1. Reynolds is 2 for 3 today. 2 doubles.
Around the league, the Cardinals are tied with the Marlins 4-4 in the bottom of the 9th.
Wow. Who's home?
The Marlins.
Come on, get a walk-off win here, man. By the way, changeup, beautifully placed by Suter, swung on and missed by Reynolds 0-2. To me, man, I feel like Suter looks more in control than the other guy was, Spears. I just feel like Pittsburgh maybe put their foot off the gas a little bit.
Yeah.
Change up low in the zone. It gets past the catcher Stevenson, and Reynolds is going to make it. It's a strikeout, but he's going to get on base. As you can clearly see him saying the F-bomb after. But, man, Suter throws a low pitch. It gets through the catcher Stevenson, right through the wickets. And Reynolds is able to get on. And there's no reason for Reynolds to be swinging at that, man. That is a joke.
Gonna need a little bit of better plate discipline if we want to score a few more insurance
Slider
runs.
on the outside, first pitch to O'Neal Cruz is fouled off. This would be a great time for a Cruz missile, man. Getting up by 5, real comfortable here in the later stages of the game. 0-1 count. Reynolds can run. It's not slow. Throws outside, forcing fastball, ball 1, 1-1 count. Upcoming.
Yeah, Cruz, do something big here. This could be big time for Cruz. Big spot right here.
1-1 count. Suter throws and
breaks his bat.
Breaks his bat. It's going to be in short right. It's going to be caught by India for the final out. That's going to do it for the 7th inning. We'll head to the 8th. We'll see who the Pirates put in there. Up 3, 4-1 is the score. By the way, our super chat. Oh, got a Venmo alert here.
Uh-oh.
Got a Venmo alert here, Mr. Jack Lautaret.
Uh-oh.
All right, man. Just sent it. Got a Venmo alert here. Put my Venmo down there in the L3, by the way. Just have that be standard practice for the super chat menu. $5 super chat, we'll do a Let's Go Bucs chant. $10, we'll do a Bean-Boozled Jelly Bean. $20, get your name on the Helmet Hall of Fame that we're going to be raffling off at the end of the summer. $100 total. You can join my man Mike Worstel in the Steelers Talk Gold Club. Get a shout-out on every show and a Gold Club sticker on every super chat for life. Then also Black Diamond status is $500. And speaking of our Black Diamonds, this one's coming in from Kurgan Cold Bang! Let's go Bucs! Let's go Bucs! Let's go Bucs! Here we go Steelers! Here we go! Here we go Steelers! Here we go! Here we go Steelers! Here we go! You know, that's exactly what this stream needed, Kurgan. A $100 Venmo brings us within $300 of our goal of $1,000 in Super Chat and Venmo revenue today. If we get to 1,000, okay? If we get to 1,000, we will do a Paul Skenes raffle next week. Paul Skenes jersey raffle. And by the way, I'll say this right now. For every dollar that you spend here, I'll say this. Every $10 that you spend today will be a raffle ticket for the raffle next week if we get to $1,000. All right, so if you want a chance to win a Paul Skenes jersey, which by the way is pretty pricey, okay? It's like $150 for a Paul Skenes jersey. Any $10 super chat or Venmo puts you in the running if we get to $1,000 in super chats tonight. So as a team here, as a collective, let's get the job done right now.
Sorry, guys. I'm trying to.
By the way,
sound like I'm being flashbanged.
Kurgan Cold says Skenes gets an A. All kinds of developing skills to make a 4-run day when he did not have his best stuff. Lots of awareness for a rookie to do whatever it takes. Couldn't agree with you more, Mr. Kurgan Cold. Thank you so much for all of your support as we are back. And Holderman, who I personally think is the best reliever on this Pirates baseball team, is pitching.
That's better.
It's a 1-1 count.
That's better.
It is Jacob Hurtubise.
Yeah, that was the one that I said I had no idea.
Hurtubise?
Hurtubise?
Whoever it is, I don't know. He kind of hits one kind of hard here on the third pitch. It's foul. 1-2 count. So we are now less than $300 away from the Paul Skenes jersey raffle next week and making it our 7th straight live stream with at least 1,000. Sinker on the outside part of the plate. Holderman. It's going to be fouled off by Hurtubise. That's my
Hurtubise.
That's my best. My best take on that.
Hurtubise.
Let's get a strikeout here, man. Let's get a freaking strikeout.
Hurtubise? Hurtubise?
Hurtubise? I don't know.
Hurtubise?
1-2 count. Holderman. Great slider. It's going to be popped up into short center field And it's going to be caught by Sawinski, who calls off Cruz. Good communication there by Sawinski. Good job there.
Yep, he's not going to hit. Might as well field. Let's go.
So now Ellie De La Cruz will come up. "4-1 Pirates here in the top of the 8th, 5 outs away from taking full control of third place in the NL Central." And Cruz is going to hit a rope into right. Is he going to try for 2? No, it's going to be a single, but hard hit, base hit for De La Cruz off of Holderman here.
Who's okay? So Holderman's pitching. Kurgan asked for me to tell him about the pitcher. Holderman, 23 2/3 innings pitched. He has a 0.76 ERA. The man is dealing. 27 strikeouts, a 0.93 whip, and only 12 hits.
By the way, we have a Venmo alert here, folks. Just sent it to producer Jack.
Is this anyone in particular? Like
it's somebody that we know. Oh, I'll let you know.
Yeah, let me know what I need.
There you go. All right.
Is that a Gold Club or anything?
No, it's not.
Okay.
So runner on first, it's De La Cruz. And it's going to be Candelario here. And this is where it gets hairy here. And De La Cruz is going to take second base on almost like a delayed steal.
Yeah.
And now they'll have a man in scoring position. And Candelario will have his second clutch at-bat opportunity today.
He literally
delayed steal.
Didn't go until the pitch was already there.
I don't know if
it's
because of Grandal. Grandal was sleeping again. Jesus. Yasmani, you'd think that you would figure it out. You can't sleep around. People are going to notice. Candelario pops it up here, and it's going to be caught by Rowdy Tellez, 2 outs.
We're all right.
So because of Yasmani Grandal here, there's going to be another threat to score here. And De La Cruz at second.
37 stolen bases.
And now Spencer Steer will have his third clutch at-bat opportunity of the day.
Bryce Terang has the second most stolen bases in baseball. That's crazy.
De La Cruz leads the league in stolen bases by a factor of 11. 11 stolen bases. He loves to steal third as well. But with 2 outs, I kind of doubt that's on the table here. 2 outs, top of the 8th. Pirates up 3. De La Cruz's run doesn't really mean all that much, if we're being honest. But you don't want him to score. Holderman throws, fastball inside. It's going to be a ball.
Holderman doesn't want him to score for that pitch-perfect ERA that he has.
Kurgan says, put that motherfucker on the bench.
Him and Tellez.
Kurgan's got, Yasmani's got to figure it out. All right, you can't be lackadaisical out there not looking and making sure that these guys are staying put, especially a guy like De La Cruz. Fastball on the inside, didn't hit his spot, but it's over the plate, strike 1. Less than $300 away from $1,000 in Super Chat / Venmo revenue today, and that's all without Platinum 666. So Kurgan Cold has been absolutely phenomenal today. Mike's been phenomenal. Corey has been phenomenal. Fernando came in with a $55 one. Slider, by the way, in there for strike 2. 1-2 count for Holderman. 2 Steer. Throws. Slider. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Holderman's awesome. I love Holderman, man. I think he should be the closer for the Pirates. I think he's so good, man. Every time I watch him pitch, he is shut down. And De La Cruz, who's a good player, got a hit against him. But you know what? So what? He didn't allow a run, and that's just been the story of the day for the Pirates.
Yeah, hits are fine as long as you're holding them no runs. Who cares?
So coming up for the Pirates, it'll be Nick Gonzalez, Rowdy Tellez, and Key Brian Hayes. We have a Venmo alert here, Jack.
Oh, yeah, we do.
To get to. And this one is from somebody that has been here since the very beginning of the show. Steelers Jack. Steeler Jack. Down there, Jax, down there in the chat. I keep saying his name wrong. Steeler Jax. $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Steelers Jax. you've been a big supporter of the show. You watch every single live show. You're a big fan of the show, man. I really do appreciate all of your support. And by the way, I think you're $90 away from joining Gold Club, unless you're already in Gold Club. I don't think you are.
Let me run through it real quick.
But I'm not. I don't think so. But I appreciate Steeler Jacks who always puts in like $10 or $20 in Venmo every single day. Really do appreciate even the little donations here. They definitely mean a lot to us.
No, not a member of the Gold Club.
Gotcha. Okay, man. So Mike says, go Jacks. Kurgan says, nice. Jack's dad says, love these watch parties. Keep it up.
My dad loves them.
By the way, we're one subscriber away from getting the 53,850 subscribers here on Steelers Talk. We are the largest Steelers Talk show here on YouTube. We have daily videos, 2 Steelers live shows a week. We have a Paul Skenes watch party every week. It's the best place to come hang out with your fellow Yinzers and talk Pittsburgh sports, pretty much. And it's mostly Steelers, but we like to take a little bit of a break here every 5th game to cover a Pirates game here and have some fun calling. Oh, my goodness. What is going on?
Well, he already got tossed if he's going nuclear like that.
So Cincinnati's manager is absolutely going nuclear on the home plate umpire here for some reason.
I mean, he got tossed. I mean, he's not going nuclear.
And he's gone.
He's not going nuclear if he didn't get tossed.
So I don't know what he was arguing, but he was getting heated. I think it's Joe West here that's like, hey, you can't be talking to my guy like that because he's the crew chief here.
I think he got tossed. And he's not going to go nuclear like that if he didn't get tossed.
Yeah. So we got Gonzalez up here. First pitch is a strike, top of the zone on a fastball. And now this is going to be a ground ball up the middle. It's going to be thrown to first. Close play, Gonzalez once again with the hustle, but it's going to be the first out.
There's so much happening right now. There's just so much happening.
There's a lot of different things up on screen right now. But it looked like a pretty decent ground ball to the pitcher, but a great play by the pitcher. Who, by the way, who is the pitcher?
Suter.
Still Suter?
Yep.
So Suter now. Oh, never mind. That was the replay. Goodness gracious. I can't follow along this telecast. There we go. Rowdy Tellez is up now. First pitch is a ball.
Hey, you might not like old Rowdy. He's 2 for 3 on the day.
Yeah, he's had 2 extra base hits. And then
ran into an out.
One of those extra base hits was taken away by a terrible base running mistake.
Ran into an out. Yep, that's true.
Corey Goodwin says, thank you. You guys are phenomenal. No, Corey, you guys are phenomenal. Thank you guys so much for sticking it out with us here.
You're phenomenal.
1-1. He's going to throw four-seam fastball, and, of course, Rowdy's going to walk out of the box. Boo!
Well, I think he almost fell on the swing.
Boo! Tell us we can't boo. Jesus.
You can do whatever you want. It's free country.
God, man. Rowdy's. I mean, listen, man. He's had 2 extra base hits today. That's all well and good, but one of them was taken away by a boneheaded mistake on the bases, and then other than that, like all he has to hang his head on is another double, which is great, fine, but Jesus.
That's fine.
First pitch to Key Brian Hayes is a ball, 1-0.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Suter will throw outside, ball 2.
We're coming down to the end of the game, Sperry. Where are we sitting on Venmos right now?
So we're trying to get to 1,000 today. We're less than 100. So do you want my exact number?
Give me your number.
Right now we got $634.24 in Venmos.
Well, and I got the super number over here.
So I believe we're less than $300 away from getting there. Slider on the outside part of the plate. It is ripped down the line. Base hit for Key Brian Hayes here with 2 outs as he keeps the inning alive.
We are $226 away from our goal.
$226 away from our 7th straight $1,000 live stream here on Steelers Talk. Which, by the way, I mean, I don't know if Raiders has ever done this. I'm sure they might have.
During the season, probably.
Even during the week, though? I don't know.
I don't
I don't know if
know. I
any
don't know.
channels ever went on a run like this, man. This
This
is
a legendary. This is a legendary run.
By the way, $8,000 last week was the most ever for his Chat Sports channel ever in a month of June. Phenomenal.
That was not named Steelers.
That was not what? Raiders has never gotten 8,000 on a live show in June.
Oh, you're saying in the month of June.
In the month of June, it was the largest live stream
Gotcha.
in the history of Chat Sports in June.
Gotcha.
0-1 count to Connor Joe, strike one over the middle of the plate. It's now 0-2.
Turn out the lights. Turn out the lights. What just happened out
Our,
there?
our office lights just turned off because we've been in here for so long.
And we're the
0-2
only
count.
ones.
2 outs here. Key Brian Hayes at first base. If Joe gets on, they'll create a clutch at-bat opportunity. But here 0-2, it's a curveball that drops below the zone. Ball 1.
All of the NBA streams. We have 3 NBA streams going on right now for the
NBA Finals.
NBA Finals. They're all in the other studios. So.
And by the way, if you're watching us instead of the NBA Finals, you're a real one.
Yep. Yeah.
1-2 count. Fastball up. Easy to take for Connor Joe. 2-2. Tonight, Connor Joe has no solid contact and 2 Ks on the day. Not the best day for Connor Joe to this point. 2-2 count. Suter will throw. It'll be a high changeup swing and a miss. A third strikeout today for Connor Joe. Not the best for him. And now we'll go to the top of the ninth. Up 3, and it's going to be Bednar.
3 outs away, folks.
And Jack, we know that Bednar last time, the heart was pounding a bit. He had guys in scoring position with 2 outs. There was a controversial catcher's interference call. I'm really hoping that Bednar can take care of business here and get the Pirates their 3rd win in the last 4 games. 29
1/3 innings pitched for Bednar, a 5.52 ERA, 31 strikeouts, a whip of 1.1. I see the whip of 1.19 is deceiving.
Yep.
Because he got an ERA of 5.52.
Yeah.
Like that's
he gives up
deceiving. Yeah. You know what it is? It's the walks. 7 walks.
Yeah.
You just can't be having that.
Woo. So, we are less than $250 away from getting to $1,000 in Super Chat and Venmo revenue. We're trying to get there by the end of today's show. I'm sure somebody's going to send in a victory Venmo here to get us over the top.
Yeah.
I'm wondering to see who it is. You never really know. It could be Steelers Jacks, could be Mike, could be Jack's dad. Who knows? We got Freedom guy down there. Corey Goodwin has sent in a Venmo today. Lots of good stuff. We just got a Venmo alert here,
Oh,
Jack.
did we? Oh, did we, Mr. Sperry?
Yes, in fact, we did. Let me refresh here. Okay.
Oh, did we?
Oh, did we here?
Oh, did we?
So here's our Super Chat / Venmo Super Chat menu tonight. $5, Let's Go Bucs Chant. $10, Bean-Boozled Jelly Beans. $20, Name on the Helmet Hall of Fame. $100 total gets you into Steelers Top Gold Club for life, and then $500 gets you into Black Diamond.
How much did we need? We needed 226
something, yeah.
I've got good news.
This one's coming in from Kurgan Cold Bay! Let's go Bucs! Let's go Bucs! Let's go Bucs! Here we go Steelers! Here we go! Here we go Steelers! Here we go! Here we go Steelers! Here we go! You guys know what this means?
Oh my God!
We are doing a Paul Skenes jersey raffle on Sunday when Paul Skenes hits the mound, PNC Park, this Sunday afternoon against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, or Tampa Bay Rays. Goodness gracious, I'm on NFL mode. By the way, Bednar, first pitch, beautiful slider, backdoor, strike 1, then a fastball for strike 2. Everybody spam nice in the chat.
Woo!
For the $269 Super Chat Venmo from Kurgan Cold. And Bednar throws fastball inside, ball 1.
Let's go, Kurgan.
It's a 1-2 count. Kurgan always delivers, man. Always delivers. Spam those nices. 1-2 count. Bednar throws. Splitter outside, ball 2. It's 2-2. Kurgan, you know I love you, my friend. You know I love you. You know you're amazing. He's here every single show, and he's always showing up. 2-2 count. Bednar throws. Fastball low. It's going to be grounded to Nick Gonzalez at second. It's thrown to Rowdy for the first out of the inning. Now it will be Tyler Stevenson. So, by the way, with that $269 Venmo, that now makes it 7 straight live shows at at least $1,000 in Super Chats and Venmo
That's
revenue.
absolutely crazy.
Unbelievable. And now we got a hanging breaking ball, but it's hit hard out to left. It's caught by Reynolds, 2 out.
Here we go.
Get ready to raise it, folks. Get ready. Get ready to raise it. Up 3, 2 out. And it's going to be Martini coming up here, who got hit in the wrist earlier, by the way. Who's going to send in that victory Venmo?
Yeah.
Kurgan just sent in that 269,
yeah.
So I think it's going to be somebody else.
Kurgan's done his part.
Who's sending in the victory Venmo? Here we go. Splitter on the outside is perfect, and it is 0-1.
Oh, baby.
Come on, Bednar. Finish it off. Give us a win. 0-1. Bednar kicks, delivers high in the zone. Fastball up, and it's going to be taken for ball 1. Reed Barkis, newest one of the new producers here at Chat Sports, is watching. Says, "Let's go, boys." 1-1 count. Bednar will kick and deliver low splitter. Beautiful.
Here we
pitch,
go.
Swung on and missed. Strike 2.
Here we go.
One more pitch.
2 strikes. Here
One
we go.
more strike. Come on, get those towels going. Get them waving. Get ready to raise the Jolly Roger. 1-2 count. Bednar throws. High fastball swung on, and it is fouled off. Still 1-2. Uno mas.
Let's go. Let's go.
Uno mas. Come on, baby.
Let's go.
1-2 count. Bednar will set. 2 Martini. Kicks, delivers, fastball down the middle, strike 3. Raise the Jolly Roger. The Pirates win the ball game. Let's go. 4-1 the final score. All runs scored in the first 2 innings of this ball game. And it finishes on a backwards K. You know, it wasn't a perfect ball game, Jack, but they are raising the Jolly Roger.
Raise the Jolly Roger, baby.
At PNC, they got the fireworks rolling. I mean, you know, after everything that happened, you know, Skenes was slated to pitch yesterday. We had to work our schedule around them moving it around.
Skenes did get the win, by the way. He is 4-0.
Skenes is 4-0 because he gets the win here. So absolutely fantastic stuff here. Skenes is slated to pitch on Sunday, and that's what we'll plan on doing. We're going to have a Paul Skenes jersey raffle on that day here. So make sure you guys don't miss that. Paul Skenes watch party. Who's going to send in the victory Venmo? That's what I'm waiting for right now.
Hand me the remote real quick.
Yeah, this one or the
Vizio? Yeah, that one.
Who's going to send that victory Venmo in, man? Steelers Jack says that was awesome. Kurgan Cold says yo ho, a Pirate's life for me. Gotta love it, Kurgan. Thank you so much, my friend. Without Kurgan, we probably wouldn't have made it to $1,000.
Oh, yeah, no.
Once again.
Kurgan's the clear MVP.
So a big shout out to Kurgan for being today's MVP. Final score here, 4-1. Jack, what was your final thoughts here from this ball game?
I mean, it's a great pitching performance just all around. I think, like you said, all the runs were scored in the first 2 innings. After that, just absolutely locked down. Everyone made the adjustments they needed to. The bullpen came in and did their job. Skenes pitched well. I'll give credit to Sears. After those first 2 innings where he gave up 4 runs, he didn't give up any more runs the rest of the game.
Yep.
I mean, it was
settled in nicely. Both pitchers did today.
Very impressive pitching performance across the board. The hitting, of course, some hard contact. But after those first 2 innings, nothing going. It's the pitching. The pitching's the story of the day.
A little bit of an update. Can you give us an update around the league here, Jack?
Yeah,
Just
let
a
me pull it
second.
up real quick.
So we're watching the finals here, 64-44 Boston, if you're not watching it. So it looks like Boston might be securing
I do just want to say for the
an
record,
NBA title tonight.
I
What's up?
do just want to say for the record, because everyone was like, the Paul Skenes. Let me give him a little prize picks update. If Jaylen Brown gets more than 18.5 points, which he's currently at 15 in the first half, I win not one but 2 entries with Paul Skenes. So
that's awesome, man.
So let's go.
Spam those W's, baby. Raise the Jolly Roger. We got Victor Fontenot in here. We got Corey Goodwin in here. We got Steelers Jackson here. We got Kurgan Cold in here.
All right.
We got Reed Bartkus in here. What's up, Reed?
We'll look around the league. Okay, so here we go. All right. So the Brewers are playing. Okay, so all games are still in progress for this division.
Okay.
The Cardinals are currently up 5-4.
By the way, here's a shot for the win. Raise the Jolly Roger. It's a win for the Pirates.
The Cardinals are currently up 5-4 over the Marlins in the top of the 11th. They went into extras. So the Cardinals are up 5-4. The Brewers and Angels just started. They are 3 pitches in to top of the first against the Los Angeles Angels. It's those West Coast times, man. They are brutal. The Cubs are currently losing to the Giants 1-0, and it just the end of the 5th. The 5th just ended. That's how we look.
All right, man. So it doesn't really matter what happens around the division tonight like it did last time. Pirates have sole possession of third place in the division after tonight. Second time in a row here we've called a Bucs win where they move up in the standings. So we're hoping the Cardinals lose so that tomorrow the Buccos can pass them in the standings yet again.
Yeah, so where it stands currently, the Cardinals are 6.5 back of Milwaukee, and Pittsburgh after this win are 7.5 back. So if the Cardinals lose tonight, the Pirates will be a half game back of the Cardinals.
Yep.
So they could jump the Cardinals if everything goes their way tomorrow.
Absolutely.
For second place in the division.
All right, that's going to be it for us today, man. It was freaking fun again. 4-1 win for the Pirates. Paul Skenes shoved yet again. 7 Ks for the man himself. Make sure you click that subscribe button if you haven't already. We really do appreciate everybody that clicks that subscribe button. We're going to have more live shows throughout the week. We're going to try to make it 8 straight live shows with at least $1,000 in Super Chat and Venmo revenue on Wednesday for Steelers Talk Live, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We also have another show this week on Friday, same time and place. So it's going to be a good week. Maybe the Steelers trade for Brandon Ayuk. I guess we'll have to see. But we've got this Pirates game out of the way. We're going to have another Paul Skenes watch party most likely on Sunday this afternoon or this weekend. So make sure you guys stay tuned for more Pirates coverage here on the channel. Jack, do you have any final thoughts before we wrap things up here tonight?
I'm just in awe at Kurgan Cold and the entire community to keep this streak alive. And thank you guys for supporting these watch parties in particular. We're trying to do more baseball content at Chat Sports, and you guys this is helping a lot more than I think you guys realize. Like, this is huge. So thank you all. This has been great. Let's go Bucs. We'll see you guys later.
More. We got to get one more.
Oh yeah, we didn't even do it. We
got to get a Jolly Roger too. We got to get like a little flag, and we got to wave that. But for the time being here,
let's go Bucs. Let's go Bucs. Let's go Bucs. Here we go Steelers. Here we go. Here we go Steelers. Here we go. Here we go Steelers. Here we go.
All right, guys, big shout out to Victor Fontenot, Mario, Corey, Kurgan, George Pickensburg, everybody that stuck with us here to the end of today's show. Until later, folks, here we go Steelers, and let's go Bucs.